We're live.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Tim.
And Allison from Travel Snacks.
Back with another dual live stream. We did this before. Everybody seemed to like it. We really enjoyed doing it. So we're trying another one. I kind of forgot how you do this.
Well, I think the last time our computers were much closer, but for whatever reason, this time it's like not as close, but we're in a different situation. So I'm going to be looking here and occasionally looking there and vice versa. And then we'll look at each other as well.
People like, stop moving your heads like that. How's everybody doing? Already got people in here. People already in the chat.
Yes.
This is good. This is good. And I want to apologize. I mean, we're still on time, but I was running a little behind. So, we didn't really get to do our sit down and talk and figure everything out. So this is very impromptu for us. But it's my fault. I had to go by Walmart and, I had to grab me a kombucha. I should have grabbed you one. I was in a rush. I'm sorry.
Wow. Already starting off real strong.
Sorry, I should have grabbed you one. I just thought of that. But we're here now. So, yeah.
Welcome. All right, welcome Reigns of Healing Daily with Deb. Hey. Tatiana, Journey. Hello. Who do you got over there?
Oh, we got the usual suspects. Girl drivers in the house. Ricky's in the house. Ricky always coming through with some interesting comments to Bozu. I see you, Q boy. Alex here. Carol, always good to see you.
Awesome.
Yeah, we had to do a live stream.
Yes. Yeah. So do you want to tell everybody where we are?
We are in Las Vegas, Nevada. T Snacks has been here a little longer than me, and she was singing Las Vegas's praises.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm not feeling it. But the job situation I was at, I felt like I needed a change. So I'm all about doing what you love with people you love. Allison's one of my closest friends in the world. So I was like, you know what? And the Airbnbs are cheap. So I was like,
it's probably more like it.
Whatever order you want to put those in. So I came down, hopped in the car, drove down, got a little nervous because the temperatures got higher and higher the closer I was getting. But when them 100-degree temperatures hit, it was interesting. But we're here having a blast, enjoying it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So last time you guys saw us together was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That was back in February where we rented I guess it wasn't an Airbnb. It was just like a hotel condo type situation.
Condo.
Yeah. Condo.
Resort.
Not all inclusive. I was getting a little carried away. I got carried away.
Making stuff up. All inclusive resort.
It wasn't really all inclusive, but it was on the beach, so that feels all inclusive.
It was nice.
It was
choice.
And since then, I know my audience knows this, maybe your audience doesn't know this, but during that time, I was just getting out of my van. And so now I'm renting a room here in Las Vegas with my best friend, Ivana. And I was trying to get Tim down here this whole time. I was like, come on down, man. Like, we're building like a little community down here. And I was just like so happy when he was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to come down there.
When I first started saying I was going to come, did you think I was going to come?
It was 50-50. I was like, I know you. I was like, that's questionable. I was thinking like maybe, but I was like, I just got to leave it up to God, like, because I don't know what you're doing for real. But I'm glad that you did what you needed to do,
I thought so. I was like, she probably like I believe him, but I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna show up. Yeah. Oh, Simple Living came through. Thank you, sir. Super Chat Squad.
Super Chat over on Tim's side.
Thank you. Said good evening to you both. Good evening to you as well. Appreciate the love. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, that's awesome. And we have James and Liz and Reigns of Healing says Airbnb cheap. I must be looking in the wrong areas. Well, Airbnbs have gone up quite a bit everywhere. With all the fees that they tack on now, a lot of the cities are charged, like they make them pay like, what is it? Not resort fees, but like almost like a tax for using their home as like an Airbnb. So, I mean, just depending on your area, I'd say is where it gets cheaper or not cheaper. What do you think?
Yeah. And cheap subjective, you know what I mean?
That's
so like,
true.
I've been looking in like Bozeman or places like that. So in Vegas, they're cheap compared to other places I've looked.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, if you're used to that price, you might look and be like, nah, they went up. But compared to other places I looked, I was like, oh, those are actually possible. I've looked at
Yeah.
Airbnb and other places. I was like, that ain't even like possible.
Yeah, when I was in Atlanta, I was like, I'm gonna stay here for a couple months, and that was my plan, was to like take a break from the van after we left Myrtle Beach. Like I think a month after that, I was like, I'll just get an Airbnb, and that plan was foiled because Airbnbs in Atlanta were super expensive, like $3,000. I was like, bro, calm down with that. Like I'm not gonna stay for $3,000. Stay in my van. So no, that wasn't it.
Yeah, that's kind of yeah. In Bozeman, you're looking at cheap 2,500. Yeah, up to like 5,000. It's craziness. So like here, it's definitely not that. So
Yeah.
hey, Bella coming through with the love. Thank you,
Super
Bella.
Chat Squad.
Said hello from Vegas. Okay, okay. Are you in
Oh.
Vegas? Are you saying you're in Vegas too? Oh, cool. Cool. Thank you. Super Chat Squad. Thank you.
Hey, Sania, how are you? Hey, Millie and Kim from Georgia. Okay, awesome. We were just talking about Georgia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you're here.
Lee's also in the building. You know, appreciate you coming through.
Nice.
You can skip a scream or two, Lee. I'm tired of seeing you.
Well, he says, "What up, T Snacks?" He didn't even talk to you.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
So,
Go on hers. YouTube.com/travel snacks. Go on her side, Lee. Cyan wants his $20. And C Hoffel says 2 goats in one stream.
Woo! I mean, we try.
I try to do a goat pose. Y'all gotta understand, it's very hot.
It is hot. We have the ceiling fan going, and then we have like a little mini fan over here, and it's still hot. So it's just the way it is in the desert in the summer, and the AC might kick on in a little bit, but
I wasn't saying it was hot in here. I was going to say the ride over was very hot.
Oh, okay.
So sorry.
That's
I'm not trying to say it's hot in here.
I was
no,
like,
the ride over was very hot. So like I feel like I'm still getting back
sweaty.
acclimated to like normal temperature. Because it's that like sweating in the air conditioning. My air conditioner was on full blast and I was like sweating. And this is a brand new shirt from Burlington.
I see you.
From Burlington.
I was like, okay, we're going casual. And then you show up in a collar shirt. I was like, wow, no warning.
You know,
just wow. I feel like I need to go and change into a shirt, like a real shirt.
I mean, you can't give people warning about swag. You know, it just
wow. Next time I'm gonna be in a full dress, like a full prom dress.
They won't be able to see it.
They'll be able to see the top.
You're gonna be like,
I'll stand up.
Like, walk around.
You know. Oh look, Lee did come up. Hold up, he told me to try the other side. The other side's where it's at, honestly.
Lee's crazy. He's crazy. Is it too hot to zip line on the strip?
Jeez.
Maybe Fremont Street, because I feel like it's covered. Maybe.
Well, and depending on the time of day, like if you go later, well, not really. I guess earlier in the morning, possibly. Maybe. I don't know if they have to zip line that, or I don't know how long they do the zip line. But it's pretty hot, no lie.
I wouldn't go past like 10 o'clock or before 5. Like what? Yeah, it's
still hot.
It stays like at midnight. It's like 95 degrees.
Pretty much.
Like legit. So yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Yeah, it was the whole time. I'm like, man, I'm sweating up my new. You know what I mean? Like you got a new shirt on, and I was like sweating the whole time in the car. I'm like, bruh, like come on. Had my watch on. My arm started getting sweaty under. I took the watch off. But anyway, we here.
Rains Hill says tag team back again. I like that song.
Check it to wreck it. What are they saying right there? Check it to. What are they saying?
I don't know.
I never wondered.
Let's begin.
I
just roll with it.
I never thought about that. Right then, I'm like, check it.
Back again.
Check it to wreck.
Check it to wreck it.
Check it to wreck it. Maybe check it to wreck it.
Check it.
That sounds very 90s. It makes no sense. But...
That sounds about right. Check it to wreck it. Let's begin.
Check it to wreck it. What does it mean?
Some of the lyrics in the 90s, though. But the song was hype.
Yeah.
I mean, it made you feel like I'm tag teaming. I'm going in. I mean, that's not the way.
I didn't. Hey, what you was doing in the 90s? What you were about? Whatever type of time you're on in the 90s.
Listen, we've all had our past. The 90s was fine.
I was good in the 90s.
What?
I was good in the 90s. I was in high school until 98. The 2000s is a little different, but the 90s.
I forgot you're younger.
The 90s, I was good. So that's you.
Sure. I graduated in 91. I was out there in the streets.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
using them. Okay, okay. We'll circle back to that.
Uh,
Let Allison know if you want her to tell some 90s stories.
Julie wants to know, where's your favorite state or city to stay at?
You?
Either.
I'll let you go first.
I don't have a favorite because I think there's so many different places all over the place. But I do like Georgia just because of like the greenery and like it feels like kind of more southerny. And then I also love Florida, which I know you're from Florida, but I do like Florida because it's a different beach vibe than California. And I guess I'm just like, that's just new for me. So I actually like Florida a lot.
You like the Southeast. Okay.
I do like the Southeast. I like it a lot, but all my friends and family are over here. So it made more sense to be over here. What about you?
Y'all know me. Like, I really like Montana.
The mountain states.
Yeah, I like the mountain. Yeah, Montana, Colorado. Colorado was cool. You know, Wyoming's cool. Idaho, I was feeling last time I rode. Those states are.
Yeah.
I try not to pick favorites, but those are the ones that I kind of like. Like, but you know, Nevada's been. You know.
But Nevada's a jumping off point because you can go from here to like Utah, like California. You could go to Arizona really easily and quickly, and they have a good airport here. All the food you can want, all the fun. So that's why I like living here or being here. So, but you know, I do like the mountain states too because it's cooler up there.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like. I feel like. For me, I'm enjoying seeing like the desert and something new, and I feel like it'll make it even, more special. It's like kombucha, even more special when I do go back to like the mountain states. You know, so I was talking to my dad today, and I was like, I kind of like learning about a new region.
Yeah.
You know, so
Nice.
Go. Did I use a thumbnail that said we have an announcement, or did it say y'all asked for this?
Y'all asked for this.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, we do have an announcement. We're not going to say it yet.
Where did I put that though? Because people are saying, "What's the announcement?" And I'm like, "Where did I put that?"
I put it on mine.
Oh, maybe you put it on your. Did you?
Yeah, but in my description.
Oh, let's see it over here.
Oh.
Curiouser. Ricky says, "Tell Travel Snack she's really cute and sexy." Hope that's not,
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
I'll accept it.
Okay. She'll accept that, Ricky. That's the line, though.
That's the line. That's it. I'll accept it, though. Good compliment. I'm not mad at.
That's the line, though. 90s was a good time to be a skateboarder. Okay. Haley's checking in from Washington. All right.
If I someone said the view is straight of him, but if I do this, then I cut Tim's face off. So
I mean, stop. I don't know. Stay tuned with 2 O's. So that's Allison. We love her.
Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, I know. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Hey, Rebecca from Grand Teton National Park, cooking dinner and listening. All right, Rebecca is in her van. Well, I don't know if you're in your van right now, but sounds like it.
Oh, yeah, I did say yesterday there'd be an announcement. I said it yesterday. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. I was wondering. I'd be forgetting something. I talk a lot, so sometimes I forget who I told what.
Ask Tim. Lee says, ask Tim why do so many people at seasonal jobs come from Florida?
A lot of people from Florida, a lot of people from Michigan, because I feel like those are states that people want to get out of. I just think people just want to get out of those states and go somewhere totally different, kind of. So yeah, I've met a lot of Michigan people at seasonal work. Yeah, that's probably the #1 state. Like Florida, Florida people trying to get out of the. Yeah, Florida's interesting.
This is Ivana. 2 sisters and a cocktail in the house. That's my roommate Ivana in the other room. So
wow. Hey, Ivana. Did you see her next comment?
Tell Obama I said what's up. She said that the other day when you left. Tim was over here the other day. We were brainstorming some things, and she's like, when he says certain things, it sounds like Obama. I was like, oh my gosh, she's like so annoyed because everyone always says that, and then now she said it.
I see. Okay. Very glad I'm working right now. I'm at work. I don't come down to your job. I guess I kind of do. I don't come down to your job.
She's laughing in the other room.
Come down to your job, talk crap. I got you now, though. Okay, I'll take that compliment.
After this is over,
Mm-hmm,
he's gonna give you a piece of his mind.
mm-hmm. I was saying it was hot in here. Um, I was joking. I was joking. I was joking. Where's the question? What are y'all gonna eat today? I forgot.
Don't upset me right now. Just stop talking.
It's not me. It's in the. I have to ask. I'm obligated contractually.
Okay, so maybe your audience doesn't know this. A lot of my audience will already know this, but so first of all, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to lose my 20 pounds that I've been trying to lose for 5 years. So it's been a minute. So last time I looked like good and in shape was like 2018. And I was like, bro, living in a van is tough. Like, that's not the first priority. You're like just trying to make things happen in the world. But like about, I don't know, I think it was like a year ago, I did a potato diet. And it, like, you know, although boring, worked really well. So I lost like 9 pounds like pretty quickly. So
Can you elaborate a little what the potato diet means? Because we don't.
So basically, the potato diet, you only eat potatoes and vegetables, and you can have 1 fruit a day. So any kind of potato, no oil, no butter. So you can just use seasonings. You can kind of dip your toe a little bit, like, you know, having some like condiments like ketchup, barbecue sauce.
What does dip your toe into having ketchup mean? Like you
I mean, you don't dip your.
You could have a pack of ketchup. Like,
you know, just like put it on your plate and dip your, like, because I in the air fryer, like I'll cut up potatoes and I'll put it in the air fryer with no oil and season it up and just like make French fries. So then you dip in the ketchup or the barbecue sauce. I'm not dipping my actual toes.
No, I'm just saying, like well, don't get them started. You can't. Don't.
That's a different channel altogether.
We'll have a late night stream.
Do you have something to tell us?
I'm talking about you. This is all you.
I don't dip my toes in ketchup.
I don't do the food stuff. I'm sorry. So
anyways, the bottom line is it's for 10 days. So this is day 5. So I'm sick of potatoes. I've just been eating like diced potatoes, French fries, like the little mini potatoes that you like. It's just, yeah. And you can eat all the vegetables you want. So I've been eating a lot of carrots, broccoli, you know, all the things. And then I just relish the time of the day when I get my watermelon or my banana. It feels like luxurious. So I'm doing this for 10 days, and then I'm gonna like see where I'm at, and then I'll just eat more moderately. There's a whole plan to this thing, so I'm definitely doing it this time because I'm ready. I'm ready to get it serious. I'm almost gonna be 50, so I got to get it serious here.
I every time you say that, that blows my mind.
Me too.
Like seriously, like seriously, I'm like 50. Like no, you look very good for 50.
Thank you.
You know, Praveen said joined and loved the live stream with T Snacks. Thank you for being Super Chat Squad.
That's another.
That's
demonic. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
There go the conspiracy theorists. That's their announcement. No.
Would you guys like to be invited to this club we have?
Special meeting. That's a joke. Don't clip that.
Total joke.
Don't clip that. Yeah, I can't do the potato diet because you can't have chicken wings. So plus, I mean, I don't really, like I'm.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Yeah.
So Lee. Lee said, sounds like my diet in Salt Lake City. And then he said, Tim loves toast.
No. To see, don't even, you don't know what I love, Lee. You don't know what I don't do. Actually, I really don't do toast. Like, I don't really.
I mean, we never talked about it, so I don't really.
Yeah, no, I don't really.
I don't really need to know.
I'm just, it came up.
But yeah, that's fair. Friends share things, but not toe fetishes.
Never mind.
Look at this one.
What?
I know y'all are great friends, and I hope I don't offend y'all by my stating, but y'all would make a really cute couple.
Yeah, we get that a lot. We get it.
We get it.
Thank you. We get that a lot. I knew this was gonna come up, so we actually talked about this. It says, does No Can't Fan still do these with y'all too? We haven't really heard from Drew lately, so
that's pretty much
like, we haven't really heard from Drew. So
I know I've reached out when he's done a couple live streams and put comments on his recent videos, but there's some mild love given back, like, hey, Travel Snacks, but like nothing more. So I mean, I could probably reach out like phone call wise, but like we just kind of fell off a little bit. So
but if he ever reached out,
yeah, of course, like
come
no
through.
like love. you know, I'm like, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
So
Still, that's the homie. Like he's always been inspiration to me. So
yeah,
like, you know, when he does call, I will be like, "Dah," you know. So
yeah.
yeah.
And my snack pack fam wants to know where's Grant. So Grant will usually just comes on the like travel snacks only live streams. I think he had something else to do today or whatever. So we're on our own. So nobody get crazy in the chat because I don't have a moderator today. So I shouldn't have said that out loud.
So,
Now it's gonna get wild up in here.
now it's gonna be all kind of toe comments.
But it's okay. Like you know, he does it voluntarily, so I don't expect him to come on to like every single time. But you know, he's awesome, and I appreciate him very, very much.
Shout out to OG Garrett.
OG Grant.
Yeah, Ricky, I cut my hair today. Quite possibly the worst haircut I've ever given myself.
Oh no.
It was bad.
What
Like I bought new clippers and I hadn't adjusted them, so I tried to adjust
Ricky,
them,
move.
and I made it worse.
Oh boy.
So I literally cut myself in like 5. I'm getting a barber now. I'm getting a barber on here.
Yeah.
As I was finishing up, I was like, I'm not cutting my own hair anymore. Like, nah, I'm getting a barber. So yeah,
All right.
yeah. It
You
was.
still look nice
Well, thank you.
because your fancy shirt.
Burlington's $12.99.
Rude. You could have given me a heads up.
That I was going to. I went and got my coffee. Oh, that I was wearing a nice shirt.
Yeah.
You look nice too.
I'm having my travel snacks shirt on.
Oh, the people can't see.
I know.
That looks weird.
I know. Sorry.
I know. They're like, show us that again.
No,
one more
no.
time.
Oh, cute boy came on my side. Yeah.
You see, it don't take much. For
And the
people.
Panther. I heard about this doctor who has a whole book about the starch diet and health improvement. That's basically what I'm doing, the starch solution. That's what it's called, starch solution. And I think his wife made this potato diet as like a jump start to like
To
the other diet. Like
Oh.
his is more, you can eat more things on his diet, but she was like, if you really want to like, you know, reset your taste buds for like boringness and like just, you know, get like, if you're somebody that usually gets like a lot of sugar in your diet or dairy or all these oils and all these things, this is like a reset. And then you go on to his plan, which is more, you know, you can eat more things. So
Okay.
this is just 10 days. So, but yeah, that's exactly the book.
That actually makes sense. So like when you get on his, you feel like you're.
It feels
you feel good
luxurious.
about, yeah. You're like,
Because
well, I
like
can eat
today before you came, we were like, oh, I can't wait till the 10 days. Then I'm gonna have beans
it.
and lentils. Like it's still boring. Like it's still like
Yes,
whatever.
it
But
is.
I'm just like, I could have a tortilla. Oh God, I want a tortilla. And it's just like when you're eating potatoes, you want everything other than tortilla, other than potatoes. It's because I'm sick of it.
I'm just.
Today's day 5 only, so I got 5 more days.
You're halfway through.
I know,
Halfway through.
but
You know,
still.
I'm just glad we can maybe go out to eat again once y'all get to the.
I'm looking forward to that buffet.
Yeah.
You want to tell the people about the buffet?
Oh, we found a nice buffet. I guess we tell them the name. It's called Crazy Buffet. Bruh, like this was a buffet. You know what I mean?
It was
$14.99. Right, $14.99.
It was like 13 or 14.99.
It was good. It was kind of sketch looking, not sketch, but like it didn't look like it'd be good. It looked like it'd be like aight, but it was like good.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go back, but somebody's only eating potato. So we got a super St. Joe Bro.
Woo,
That's love. That's
super
love.
chat.
Said just showing support to him. Snack show, new subscriber. Nice.
Nice.
Appreciate the love. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, this buffet, like usually I never get my money's worth at buffets because you know you go there and I get full pretty quickly. So when you suggested a buffet, I was just like, okay, we'll go. And I wasn't really having high hopes because a lot of these buffets, you know, the food's kind of cold sometimes or kind of like not really all there. But I was impressed. I was very impressed. Everything was hot. Everything was fresh. Every time I'd go to go get another thing, it was like awesome. They had sushi. Like it wasn't just basic things. It was like, I think it's more like a Chinese buffet with more like Asian delights. But they had American foods as well and sushi, like I said, like desserts, everything. And like it was awesome.
It was.
So I'm actually like wanting to go back.
I'm ready to go back. Like I'm been dreaming about it.
Oh.
By the way, next time 2 girls and a sister or whatever has something has something to say, I got a response.
Okay.
I got a response. Actually, speaking, says, did Travel Snacks make those paintings? They're nice.
No, my roommate Ivana, she made all those paintings. She's an artist, so she created all those, and they're beautiful. So I like them.
She's selling them.
Yeah,
I'm sure the people.
I should probably put some price tags on
Yeah,
it.
you should.
She's always trying to sell her
You
art.
should. We get 20%.
Facts.
Oh, here's one. Girl Driver said, "I'm taking to the road in 30 days in a Class B. Any advice?"
Oh.
Do it. That's always my advice. They know my advice is like, go for it, have fun, enjoy yourself. Allison,
When?
in 30 days,
All right, so it's not gonna be as hot, probably, maybe,
hopefully.
because that's my first advice: is try not to go in the summer, the hottest summer, because that was like the hardest. But if you have an AC in there, then it's awesome. And if you're gonna be at campgrounds, it's awesome. So, like you said, just do it, but you'll figure out stuff along the way. So, I say just go for it. You know.
Let us know how it goes.
Yeah, let us know.
I'm
That
curious.
sounds awesome.
94 coming through, showing love. Super Chat Squad.
Woo,
Thank you.
super chat.
Said everyone stay blessed, don't stress. Facts. Too
Amen.
blessed to stress.
Amen to that. Amen. I'll take it.
Too
Yes.
blessed to be stressed. That's
Facts.
the saying, right? Too blessed to be
Blessed
stressed. Right.
Yeah, I love it.
I feel like I missed some
I moved
comments.
to Vegas once because of Fallout in New Vegas.
What are you reading?
Benjamin with the backpack.
Oh, isn't that a video game? Fallout New Vegas?
I don't know.
I think I missed some comments. Where are we at?
My 2 cents says that's not a bad price, especially for Las Vegas. And then Reigns of Healing says, do they have a time limit on the $14.99 buffet? There's not like a time limit, but they do have a cutoff. I think it's 4 p.m. and it goes to dinner prices, which I think was what, $18.99? It was $5 more.
It was more, yeah.
Yeah.
More.
So we sat there for like 3 hours though. They kept walking by, like wiping off the tables. They're like, get on it, you know? So like, there's no like time limit, but they will kind of make you feel uncomfortable if you're sitting there. Cause we each only had 2 plates. Like, I think we were talking so much, like we didn't eat a lot, but, and then they cleared our plates and then we were just like, never went back up there. So I think there's no time limit, but if it goes into the dinner hours, I think they would charge you.
Yeah.
I would imagine they would.
Yeah, probably. Because you can't just sit here till dinner.
No.
Like I'm sure people try.
Also, Praveen coming with the super chat. Woo-hoo! I'm going to give a shout out because that's how I roll. Great to see you and Tim together in the stream. Let's give Praveen Hardy. Wait, I got to turn this on. It's an ad.
Oh.
That's a bummer. That's a bummer.
Get it together over there.
Thank you, Praveen. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for the hearts and the little emojis I see on Tim's side and my side. If you guys have that on your phones or devices, you can hit the little, it's like in the little corner and there's like a heart emoji and you could put any kinds of emojis and it lets YouTube know that you're enjoying the stream. So that's very appreciated. So I appreciate all the hearts coming through.
I've never acknowledged those before. I don't think so.
Oh, you're
cool.
rude.
I mean, I'd be busy, you know.
Busy doing what? Talking your gums?
Talking. Don't hate on the gift of gab. Don't hate on the Obama voice.
Libby wants to know, do you live in Leadville, Colorado? Leadville?
I did.
I don't know. Libby, let us know what you think.
I used to live in Colorado, but not Leadville. Aurora.
Watching this while I eat a big bite from 7-Eleven. What's a big bite?
Oh no. Who was that? Lee, you never know what he's talking about.
Oh,
That's
okay.
probably.
Hey, stay tuned. Popped over onto my side.
For anyone who doesn't know, yeah, I was in Colorado. Then I traveled around a couple seasonal jobs, and now I'm in Vegas. So yeah,
Nice.
That's why the 2 of us can be in the same room together.
Yeah.
She's been in Vegas.
Yeah, I've been here since like April.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's been a minute.
Oh, but you went up to New York.
I was in New York
okay.
for a month, so I just got back from New York. So.
No, this is my first time in Vegas. I literally come to Vegas like every year. So like this is my first time spending any time here. Over like a few days. So
yeah.
And
in the past, every time I come to Vegas, it's been like one of those like weekend, like a girls trip or like, you know, with my ex or whatever. But it was never exciting for me because I don't drink or smoke or do any of like debaucherous things very much. So, but now it's a vibe. Wait, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, so no crazy Vegas stories.
Not really. I
Okay.
kind of wish I did have some more crazy Vegas stories, but I mean, I have crazy stories, but not of Vegas.
Oh, so you just don't do you didn't do debaucherous stuff in Vegas, is what you're saying.
Wow.
But
Well, I put it like that. Yeah.
I'm messing with you. I don't do nothing crazy either, too. Even though I did say I might gamble a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair because you're in Vegas.
Just
So
in
there's
Vegas.
casinos, you know. So
Yeah. I was
you know,
walking
why
on
not?
the. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I said, why not?
I was walking on the strip yesterday. And yeah, you have to every now and then go in the casinos to get out the heat. So I was like, maybe I'll just someday just come and walk around and play $5. And
Did you win?
I didn't do it. I couldn't find a machine I liked.
Oh.
And I had to go back home. By the time I was like, oh, I really want to try it. I was like, I need to go home.
Mm.
Ken coming through with the love. Thank you, Ken. Super Chat
Super
Squad.
chat.
Said middle-aged child fun. Facts. Maybe get some Legos, one of those pop-up guns that are wooden with the string. Those are canceled. Just kidding. GG Synergy Kombucha Fun. We in here. We in here.
Fun.
Thank you, Ken, for the continued support. Really appreciate it. Thank you. If y'all see me drinking a lot, I'm telling you, it was hot in the ride over here.
Yeah. Ramsey Healy says, what is this red heart with blue gloves? I don't know. I think that's just somebody like handing like a heart to somebody.
That's not weird.
That's like, here's my heart.
That's
Little slightly creepy.
I mean,
they need descriptions for all these new emojis. No idea what they mean. I feel old. I mean, yeah, like they come up with all these different things, and I'm like, what does that even mean?
like the kids know. They're like, oh, obviously that means you're this.
Yeah. Lee says, I was told most people that live in Vegas don't go to the strip. That's true. Every person I've met since I've been here that like lives here, they're like, yeah, we go to the strip every once in a while. I think it's like anywhere. If you live somewhere that has like something exciting, or if you live near a national park or whatever, I think most people don't go there all the time because they're like, I can go there anytime, you know? Everywhere I've always lived, or like people that live near Disneyland, they don't go there all the time. Yeah. So I think that's actually true.
I said I'm gonna start going when I have nothing else to do.
On the strip?
Just go walk. I mean, something to do.
The problem with me with going to the strip is that my van is too tall and there's no parking. So like all of the like casinos, a lot of them charge for parking now, or the hotels. So first of all, they charge, and then second of all, their clearance is too short for my van to go through. So I'd have to like, there is the mall, but they charge for parking, so that kind of sucks. And then there's a few casinos, but I don't know if you have to be a guest there. So that's like, so you'll have to come pick me up.
I take Uber.
Oh,
that's my thing too.
Send me an Uber.
I have to pay for parking. I've never done that.
Send me an Uber.
I have to figure out how to do that.
We'll meet up.
I have to figure out how to do that. Which we got to figure that out for when we go to the game. I bought the tickets today.
Ooh, were they good seats?
They weren't as good.
Wow. Wait, are you gonna say they're not as good as the one you?
They're not as good as the ones I wanted to buy.
Oh, I was gonna say.
But prices it kind of like went up.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, they're good. They're okay seats.
All right.
They weren't as nice as the ones I wanted to get.
Okay, well that's okay.
But then I was like, oh, and I was watching Bobby's podcast, and she did the Seat Geek.
Yeah.
So I tried to do that. It was more expensive.
Oh.
And on Seat Geek, it doesn't guarantee the seats are by each other.
Oh, no.
I'm sure they were.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't let you buy three seats. You could buy 1, 2, or 4.
Yeah.
So I ended up going with StubHub. But I tried to, because I think I'm low-key in love with Bobby Altoff now. I think I am now.
I'm sure a lot of people are.
I think I am. She made the list.
She's 25, bro. Relax.
Man.
25.
You saw how Mark was given. I guarantee.
Bro, my kids are older than 25.
I guarantee.
Ooh.
We'll have to circle back and have this discussion one day when I'm prepared.
Can't do it.
It'll like I don't see age like that. What's if you 18 to 80?
18
to 80. It don't,
bro, you're reaching with the 18.
18 to 80.
Wouldn't you feel skeevy if you were like messing with an 18-year-old?
Not if she was like mature. No.
Bro.
Only reason I would feel skeevy is because I knew other people would think it was skeevy. But
I would judge you so hard.
And I don't understand that. Like
I'd be like, bro, I can't.
I feel like
I'm not meeting this girl ever.
I feel like this women care, men don't. Men will say
Let's
that.
ask it.
Men will say they care.
Yeah.
Because there's women around.
Let's see.
Men don't care.
What do you think? The age difference between someone in their 40s and an 18-year-old?
You went to 18.
You said 18 to 80.
Yeah, but
you did it. You said it.
You're right. I did. I start off with Bobby. She's like 28.
She's 25.
Same thing. Hey, Alvin, thank you. Super Chat Squad, thank you, Alvin.
Ooh, super chat.
We'll be in Vegas, until we're not. You know what I mean? Like I really don't have set plans. You know what I mean? Like you know me.
Two suitcase Timmy.
Two suitcase Timmy, we here.
Rains of Healing says you're cradle robbing.
Oh snap! I got a few over here. Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alvin. Praveen came through again. Thank you. Super Chat Squad. Thank
super
you.
chats.
Alvin coming through again. Okay, thank you. Super Chat Squad. That's love. Super Chat Trey, we in here. Choo.
L Apple Dumpling says, ask guys, they think they be 25 and they're not. If it was an older man and an 18-year-old woman, okay, but 18-year-old men with a 40-year-old woman, no way. Dang.
Dusty had said half your age plus 7 is the rule. I didn't know the
half
rule.
your age plus 7. Okay.
Yeah, you mean like
yeah, okay. That's fair.
In all honesty, like, yeah, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I would have
date at 18 because like I don't feel like we would be.
Yeah, what do we have to talk about? She's like, I'm just getting out of my college class.
But like I wouldn't. It's not something that some people are like, oh my god, that's disgusting. No, like just.
I don't think like the age span is the difference. I think it's just when you're getting to the lower ages and they're kind of just like fresh in adulthood, and they're like, I mean, they might, some younger people have seen some things and they have been through some things. But I think when they're in their 20s, they're still just trying to figure out like basic life experience.
I think you have to ask the question too, are you talking about like long-term relationship or talking about just like hanging out? I think that matters too. So if you met like a hot 25-year-old guy.
No, because my rule is nobody the same age or younger than my sons, which I have a 27-year-old. So 27 and 24. So no, there's no way.
I've heard that a lot from people with kids. They automatically bring their kids in it because they're mine. But like when you got to look at when you don't have kids, there is no.
Yeah.
Not like what was the like what would.
But you got to have moral values.
Yeah, saying a 27-year-old doesn't have moral values.
They do, but you don't.
Fact. No, I got my morals. I got my morals.
Tatiana wants to know: are you moving to Vegas with me and Ivana?
We here till we not here.
Yeah.
Y'all like the people who know me know like, unless I got a lease, I'm never gonna be like
locked in. Yeah.
Or even say, in the past I would say a lot. Well, I'm doing now. I'm just like I'm doing what I'm doing just because like that's my lifestyle. But yeah.
Yeah, you just do what you do until you don't do it no more.
Yeah, I mean, like I just don't like just like definite anymore. You know what I mean? Like or saying definite because then when you switch up, or then people will be like, well, why do you? You know what I mean? So now it's just like that's why I'll tell anybody like if I'm traveling somewhere until I get there because I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to so and so, and then I don't go.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I thought you was going to. So now I just kind of
Do you feel like that's non-committal?
No. I say no because I'm not doing it because I'm trying to keep from committing. I'm doing it because, like, why? If you don't know, why? Like, why do you have to say what you're going to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you genuinely don't know, what's the point in saying, oh, my plan is the bull? Like,
I think you're right. I think there's a difference, like, when you have kids, even like adult kids or whatever, or you have like obviously a relationship, like then you are kind of committed to one spot unless you're like a traveling couple. Mm-hmm. So I think that is probably true. Like when you're like just a solo person and you don't have kids, then you don't really think like there's no anchor. Like for me, even though I wanted to live like in the Southeast, I just was like, I don't think I could do it because like it's farther from my parents, it's farther from my one son who lives here, and it's farther, well, kind of the same for Texas. So I was always drawn back to the West Coast. So for me, it was like almost like not an obligation, but more like I really had to think it through, and it just kept bringing me back this way. So I could see your point is like not non-committal because there's nothing to commit to.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah. If there is something to like commit to, okay. But you know what I mean? And but I just don't like like if I have a lease somewhere, then I'm like, I'm here for a year.
Yeah.
Boom. But like, I just don't like, maybe the internet portion of it weighs into it too. But I
Yeah.
just don't like saying,
Oh yeah.
oh, I'm doing this until like I know I'm doing that,
Yeah.
because it's kind of like, why?
Yeah, and things do change,
Yeah.
you know. So it's like, how do you know? Like for sure.
Yeah. So you know, we here. Big T says, she a Montana girl?
Who?
I guess you. I don't know. I guess. I don't know.
I've been to Montana, but I never really hung out there. Lee says, I always went for older women. They could buy me beer.
That does not surprise me. That does not surprise me.
And April says, my dad has a habit of dating women younger than me. He's now 80. Oh, goodness.
I see you, Pops. I see you, Pops. Leonardo DiCaprio does it. Nobody cares about it. When you're rich, nobody cares. I'm noticed that. If you're rich, people, oh, okay.
Most people don't, but some people are like, oh.
But the same
But
people
he don't
who,
care.
to a regular person would be like, so a rich does it. Like, oh, that's what rich people do. I've noticed that. Don't
Yeah,
stand
no one says anything to them or asks about that. To them.
Yeah, you get the right amount of money, people expect you to do certain things.
Yeah.
When you're just a regular person, like, oh, you can't do that. But I'm like, I can live like a rich person even if I'm not.
Yeah.
Facts.
My 2 cents just up to you.
Oh, thank you. Welcome to the
Woo!
welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the journey. Boom, boom, like that one. Wow. This I think that says Leonardo.
Leonardo DiCaprio is a player. Leonardo DiCaprio is a player. He is a player. I really don't know.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you met Leo. I was like, huh?
No. I was just like thinking, have I heard anything in the news about him? But
I feel like he does his thing.
He probably does his thing.
He does his
thing. What I'm saying? He probably does his thing. Libby is asking how my ribs and back are, and for those that don't know, I had 2 fractured ribs and a little fracture on my T9 of my spine. So actually, that's funny because I had a phone call with the endocrinologist today, which is like for hormones and bones, I guess. I don't know, but she was saying like, and I'm not going to go into the whole detail because it's kind of boring, but basically you have bone density and then you have bone quality. Okay. And she's like, even though your bone density test was good, it sounds like your bone quality sucks.
What does that mean? Like, what's the fix?
She's like, you got to take these pills like either once a week or once a month for 3 years. Bro, I looked those pills up and they were like, this could cause cancer. No. This could cause like your jaw bones to like disintegrate. I was like, what? Like, I don't think I want to take those. So I literally had this call today, so I haven't processed. Like, I don't know if I want to get that prescription because I don't know what else to do. But
how is it helping your bone quality if it can make your jaw disintegrate?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
that sounds like
there's lawsuits, and I'm thinking, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. I don't think I want to go down that path, but I also don't want bad bone quality. So
that sounds like something they just came up with a couple of years ago. Oh, let's say bone. Everybody heard of bone density. Now suddenly there's bone quality.
She's like, and we can't test for bone quality.
So how does she know it's bad?
Just because I have fractures. And I was like, bro, like this seems a little weird. Like, I think I need to take a moment to think this through. So thank you for asking though. But that's basically, I don't really know at this point what I'm doing.
It's just funny to me, like the stuff we didn't have 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Nobody had bad bone quality.
Yeah, exactly.
In 2001.
They had rickets.
Maybe
I have rickets.
I don't think so.
I don't either.
I think you just have phantom injuries.
I think so.
Ricky wants to meet Ivana.
Ivana.
I want to meet the master behind the artwork.
Ivana, come through.
Matt has dense bones.
Dense. That's good. Dense is good. That's great.
How do you know they can't test for? Oh, they can test for density, not quality.
Yeah.
We can, that is the best illness to make pills for.
That's what I'm saying. You're like, we can't test for it, but here, you need to take this for 3 years, she said, with no crack in her voice. She's like, I said, well, how long did he take these pills? She goes, well, we'll start you out at 3 years.
Here's the thing.
3 years.
Here's the thing. At the end of 3 years, how do they know if it worked? Because they can't test for it. Like what do we?
That's what I'm saying.
That
bro.
sounds like they just made. They was like, we got her.
And then it said, like, I looked it up. It says, like, how long can you take this medication? It's like, you should take it no more than 5 years because it causes problems. I'm thinking, okay, so it's causing bone problems, but it's for your bones. Like, how is, so to me, I'm like, okay, this seems a little fishy. So I really need to think that through because
I feel like I know you have to think it through, but it seems like a pretty quick decision.
to me, I'm like, I don't think I want to do that. So, but even my doctor, this was the endocrinologist, but my doctor was like, just start taking calcium and vitamin D, which I bought. And so even that's been improving because I did another blood test and it came back, my levels are better.
Oh, nice.
So I'm thinking if I just do that for a while and just kind of see if like, I don't have as many back pains, maybe that was it. Just vitamin D.
Probably just a little vitamin.
That's what I think I'm just going to go. I think that I've decided. I think I'm just going to stick with calcium and vitamin D for like the next 6 months and see how I feel. That seems fair. It'll probably be fine.
Yeah. Like when they come up with these imaginary, we can't test for it, but you need to take 3 years of pills
3 years,
for it.
bro.
Stop.
She's like, bones take time. And I was like,
oh, shut up.
Okay, well, so does getting your jaw falling off. If it's going to start like disintegrating my jaw bone. And I said, I'm trying to get a man out here. I look pretty ugly not having a jaw.
I'm trying to get a man in these streets.
In these streets, bro. I need it. I can't be I have to look as good as I'm trying to lose weight. I can't be losing a jaw. I said, it's not right.
I'm trying to have a man out here. You put me on these jaw disintegrating pills. It's not helping. That sounds like something they just made up. That's not cute, bro. That's not cute. That's not cute.
Millie says I'd get a second opinion with a naturopath. That seems like a good idea, actually.
There was one I saw.
Tina says it's all about the money. That's facts.
Oh, did you get to the part in Mark Cuban's interview where he was talking about cost plus drugs? I got to look into that.
I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I think that's the whole reason he went on.
Yeah.
But that actually seemed. I was like, I want to look into that.
Yeah. I love this. The least of these says, "Ask Jesus, our great physician, and to be a new creation in Christ. He can help." Amen. Hallelujah. Julie says, I'll be looking up some natural ways to build your bone. Yes. I see a lot of people saying the natural way. So I'm definitely going to stick with that. Lee says, Tim, I'm watching these construction guys I used to do. Do you miss landscape? Do you miss landscaping?
Sometimes his comments get a little weird. He's probably about 3 of them. I'm just messing with you. By the way, those who don't know, Lee's a really good friend of mine, so I give him crap.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my gosh.
No, I give Lee crap.
He can see you.
He's a really good friend of mine. Yeah. I miss landscaping sometimes. Like, if my body can handle it, I would love to do it again. But I don't. When I think about how hard it is, but I do miss it sometimes.
Okay.
But yeah, I put my body through a lot when I was younger, so I don't think it would be pleasurable. I could do it,
but it's hot.
And it's hot.
Like I wouldn't do it in the summer, that's for sure.
And it's hot, but I mean that's when you kind of do it.
I know,
but yeah, I wouldn't.
If there's other options, why? I mean,
yeah,
I
would be in that AC if possible.
Mm-hmm.
Praveen's about to go eat dinner. Okay. Enjoy your din.
Bye, Praveen. Thank you for watching.
He'll be back. I know Praveen. He'll be back.
Yeah.
Would you date someone who was financially irresponsible or doesn't have a budget? I don't think you have to have a budget. Hang on 2 seconds. Hi, user. I did time out before, and they came back acting crazy. So.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, there was a rude comment about sexual stuff. What I don't think someone has to have a budget for me to date them, but financially irresponsible, probably not.
Same. I don't have a budget, but I'm good with my money.
Same.
Like I'm responsible. Like in my head, I'm calculating. Like, okay, I got this much. I shouldn't spend this much, or shouldn't have as many iced coffees. But maybe not. You don't have to have a budget.
Yeah, I don't budget either. So like, I mean, my thing is this: like, if we meet and we start talking, excuse me, I'm not going to ask you about your finances.
Yeah.
But if you're so financially responsible, I figure out you're financially responsible, it's going to be a no, just because like I try to be financially responsible, so it's going to end up being me taking care of your stuff. And like, I don't mind spending money on a woman I'm dating, but not because she got credit card debt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I want it to be, oh, I want to spend money, not I feel like I need to.
Yeah.
Because she broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or not even broke. Like, you can be broke, but like financially. I mean, we all got broke times. Like, if she like,
we'll
oh,
get it together before you start dating.
I mean, what if we cross paths organically? She like, I'm a little down right now, but I'm working my way out of it. Cool.
I wonder if that's different for girls and guys.
Probably.
Because like, I don't think that I would date a broke guy. I'm not a gold digger, but I would want them to have something together, you know.
What if he's working his way back up from broke? Yeah, just have a little setback.
Maybe work it through a year or so and then come back.
But other than that, he's like that guy. Like everything you asking for. God-fearing, attractive, you know, what's all the things. And he's just like, yeah.
Like how broke?
Like it just got hit with like a divorce or something broke.
Like
she took it all.
So broke that he can't pay his bills?
I mean, he pays his bills and then he's like eating ramen. But he's working his way out of that. He's like, I got picked up a second job. Like you could tell he's about that, but right now he just.
If he was doing that and he was like really actually doing that and he was making progress, if he's making progress, then maybe.
Okay.
But if he was like every month is like same money, like no progress, then no. I'd be like, you need to get yourself together just for your own self. You're not in a position to date because when you're broke, that preoccupies your mind. And like, just even as you're like a single person, like even when I feel broke, I'm like, I can't even really think about, like, I'm trying to make money to like sustain myself. And I couldn't think about like being there for another person. So I think that person would need to get themselves together.
Here, folks, fellas, get your coins up.
Get the coins up. Thank you guys for the hearts and heart emojis. And if you're on these streams, put a like on it, on Tim's and on mine.
Jonas, that guy should be dating, period. Hey, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like if the paths cross, that's one thing. But like he shouldn't be on the apps if he's broke. He needs to get himself together. Like even I would say I wouldn't be on apps if you know what I'm saying. Like you should be actively getting yourself to that position.
I see. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah.
Hey, Carol's here from Glorious Life on Wheels. Carol's another awesome YouTuber, good friend, just amazing. So if you guys aren't following her already, you should be. But welcome, Carol. Thank you for being here. What else you got?
Let's see what we got over here. Talk about credit scores. We had this discussion before about like, should you know someone who you're dating's credit score? And I'm like, no. Like we got to be serious.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah.
Like,
but don't date me and hit me later with like I got like $100,000 in debt. I'm out.
Yeah.
Like that's too much to come back from.
But once again, like I feel like we don't really need to talk about it. You would kind of know.
I think so too.
You know what I mean?
You
like I feel like you kind of know.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, don't second date be like, so what's your credit like? Like I'm gonna be like, no, or like you're not, no.
I don't think it even matters unless you're gonna buy a house together or buy something together. You know?
I don't think the debt thing. Maybe you get around to like, so you got any debt if it's getting serious. But like, you don't get to know my credit score, how many bank accounts I got.
Reigns of Healing wants to know: is it better to be broke but together in love, or single and financially stable?
I don't know. I guess both are.
I'd go with broke and in love. I'm totally like a quality time loving person.
You just said you wouldn't date a broke man.
Well, if I was broke too, we both broke.
Oh.
But yeah, I think it's broken together in love, or single and financially stable. Like obviously, like I'd rather be in love with somebody and we kind of work it out together. But if he's broken, I'm not, or I'm broken, he's not, then I think that's a different. What about you?
I'm gonna say single and financially stable.
I figured that was.
I can find somebody eventually.
No, you'd be single. The question is like single, like stay single, but you're gonna be that's like one or the other, bro.
I still take single.
Shoot,
I'm good, bro. Like I'm good, bro. Like I'm legit. Like if my coins is good, I'm good, bro. Like
No. Better Flight says, travel snacks, would you date someone with different political views than you? Interested in your thoughts.
As am I.
This is a rough one because I am an independent, so I don't like to pick sides because I'm just like, I think people fight too much.
When did you become independent?
Oh, I've been an independent.
I thought you leaned a little that way.
I lean real strong. I have my.
You can't be an independent and be like, but I lean.
I'm registered independent.
Okay.
I think both sides are out of their ever-loving minds. As we all could probably agree, I'd say everyone in the government, not everybody, but most people in the government have lost their minds, and there's too much divisiveness. So to me, I was like, I don't like either party. I'm gonna just go independent and make my decisions from there.
Okay.
I do lean conservative. I'm sure people can know that if they follow my channel. I lean on a more conservative, traditional values. But I would say this is going to depend on what the political views are. Because there's certain issues that there's absolutely no way I would date somebody that has certain views on certain things, which we will not get into.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But there's certain things that I'm like, if they were more liberal on certain things, I could do it. But you would have to, like, there would be certain issues that I couldn't get past.
Okay, I got you.
I'm going to leave that one.
Oh, that makes sense. I feel like I would.
What about you?
Same.
Yeah.
There would be certain things because, like I always tell people, I'm in the. I don't really care, but I find myself being more liberal because I'm more like, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And most of the stuff the kids are into these days, I think is hilarious. But there are some things that I would be like, nah, I don't know if we could. I would some issues, and even taking the politics out of it. Some issues that people have made political.
Yeah.
I would get aggravated about.
Absolutely.
If someone felt the other way, and so I know instead of having the issue, I'd just be like, well, we can hang out, but
we can hang out.
We can hang out. By the way, I think WM came through on both.
Yes,
both
WM coming through.
Thank you.
Woo, super chat train.
Super chat is a super chat train. What is that? When he's
I've never super chat. Not a caboose. That's back. Super chat connector. I don't know. We'll have to come up with super chat link.
We'll have to, work on it.
Let's give
I like that one. Oh, okay. Woo! I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Thank you, WM.
Thank you, WM. SCS in the house. Got to show some love. Woo-hoo.
Broke love is awesome, but it doesn't last. That's a t-shirt.
That's a t-shirt.
T-shirt.
Write that one down. Screenshot that. Thank you, the least of these, telling me this about the affecting bone density. So I'll look that up.
Oh, Tabozu came through. Super Chat Squad. Thank you. Said TS just earned a sub.
Oh, thank you. Awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
My 2 cents says, I value love more than money. Me too.
I mean, like, I feel like we look at stuff like that from our experience. So, like, if you've like really been in love and in some really good relationship, you know what I mean? Most of my life I've been single, so my goal is to make it. You know what I mean? So, like, that registers to me. Like, single, I'm financially stable, I'm good, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Like, I've been in love before and been in one relationship that I thought was legit. She was an amazing woman. But, like, single and stable registers to me more because it's like, love is cool, you know what I mean? But, like, I got a ton of, WNBA games and then, like, women's college basketball starts, the Women's World Cup. Like, I'm in Vegas now. I'm going to the games.
Yeah.
I might go see Katy Perry in concert.
You're on your own.
Them tickets were expensive.
I want to go see Key Sweat. Do you want to go? Wow, man.
I did not see that coming. That was. I did not see that coming. Even if you were doing it, that was good. That was good. And no, I'm not going because it's gonna be a room full of women doing that. And like, but for him, you know what I mean?
When we were driving by, we saw the billboard, and Ivana's like, he's probably like 80 years old. You want to go see him singing to you? And he's like 80. I'm like, he's got good music.
How much were the tickets?
It was like $40 to $50.
That was probably, you looked it up?
Yeah.
Oh, where's it at?
I forget already.
Oh.
It's over here somewhere.
I'll go with you.
She don't want to pay. She don't want to pay to go with me.
I mean, if you pay. No, I feel like that's gonna be
I don't want to pay.
I feel like there's gonna be like no testosterone in that room.
There's gonna be girls there though.
Looking at him.
No, they're not like him. He's old.
You're gonna be going. Are you going there to look for a man?
I mean, there's probably other men there too.
Are you going to look for a man?
I like his music, so that's like the first reason. But I will like look around. You know, be like, oh, look at this guy. Look at that. You know, he likes R&B too.
So you're going to look for a man? Okay, maybe I'll go. Go see Usher. Them tickets probably be expensive.
They're like $500. Like, I'm not actually exaggerating. I know somebody that went. It was $500.
Who? See,
I'm not paying I don't care. I don't care.
That's why people have credit cards, because
that's just a no for me. Like, I would never. There was only one person. No, even then I wouldn't. Who? Drake. But I still would not pay $500.
I'd pay.
I would not.
$300 to go see Drake.
I'd say 300 is my max for Drake. If Drake comes and it's 300, we go.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go. I'll go to Drake. I'll go see T Swift too. I'd pay $300 to go see Taylor Swift, but you can't get $300 Taylor Swift tickets. I love Taylor, but Drake, I'd pay $300.
All right.
Just to show support for all the good music he's given.
Yeah.
I'd pay $300 for Drake. Yeah.
Carol says, I think hiding overwhelming debt from someone you are getting serious with is like hiding that you have kids. If a relationship starts off with deception, it's pretty much doomed. Facts. That's a good point. If you're lying about certain things, that's a bad start. So I agree with that 100%.
What if they just didn't tell you?
Like, well, that's a lie of omission. That's called a lie of omission.
You sound like my ex-girlfriend now. That was her favorite. You lied by omission. I just didn't tell you.
Hey,
you didn't ask.
You
didn't ask. How am I supposed to know that you wanted to know that?
If you feel that you need to hide it,
I'm not hiding it. I just didn't. I was just like, there's lots of things I just didn't. We just haven't talked about. How was I? We haven't talked about it.
I mean, that could be true. Like, that's maybe the communication issue.
Yeah, that is always one of my things. Communication. I talk a lot, but like I don't always say a lot. So, hey Sam, I appreciate the super chat. I'm not going to answer that question though.
Woo!
But super chat squad.
Oh.
I'm not even going to address that, but I appreciate the money. Thank you.
Miss Paige Johnson says hi from South Carolina. I love it. Ricky says, Travel Snacks, would you get a tattoo with Timothy Ward? Like with him, like we go together and get our own tattoos, or get like a tattoo? Like, what is that? Like with your name on me?
I'm hoping they're like, would y'all go together and get a tattoo?
I hope so too.
Because that'd be kind of weird.
That would be weird.
I mean,
I don't have any tattoos, and I don't plan on getting any tattoos.
Okay, Mark Cuban.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Oh, you haven't got to that part.
I'm only halfway through.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't have any tattoos.
Oh. I have my eyebrows. I had my eyebrows tattooed, but they faded.
What?
They faded by now.
Oh.
You know, I had like
they weren't permanent. Oh, they were, but they fade. Oh.
Yeah, they fade. So you're supposed to get them done every like 3 years, but I was like, I'm not paying for that again.
You was in the streets that heavy. You had to have the eyebrows tatted.
Hey, bro.
You was
out here.
It's 90s, bro.
Out here, bro. No, that was like a couple years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, you was in the streets a couple years ago?
Probably like 4 years ago.
Okay.
I'm still in these streets. You don't even know.
I don't. You're lying by omission. You're not telling me how in the street you are.
Oh, Danielle, thank you so much. Big fan since your South America podcast episodes. That's awesome. That was back in like 2019, I think. 2019, yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for telling me that. April says, oh, Keith Sweat. Yes. See? People love Keith Sweat.
Women.
And aren't you trying to date women?
I just feel like the vibe is different.
Right.
Like picking up a woman at the Drake concert, different than Keith Sweat.
I mean, I'm going and I'm cute. So
watch some dude gonna try to step to you, you're gonna be like, I'm in Keith mode. I'm in Keith mode.
Nobody, baby.
You like check out my YouTube channel, maybe leave a comment, but I'm in Keith mode right now.
Yeah.
That's how women get. They be in a mode.
Yeah.
So I just plus I don't want to sit there and listen. I'm not no shade. I'm just not a Keith Sweat You were over here dancing, and
I know.
you
I'm
were,
like,
see,
"Ooh."
that's
I
what
haven't
I'm
been to a
saying.
concert in so long, though. That's the thing is like I haven't been out in a while, so I think it's just like someone I like, and it's not that expensive. So I'm like, oh, maybe.
You're more excited about that than the Liberty game?
No, I'm excited about that too. But yeah,
I just mess with you.
there. Hopefully, there's more guys there.
There'll be lots of guys there.
I can't wait.
They're all gonna be with women though.
No, screw that.
Well, hey, the front row, courtside, always be single dudes.
I'll be dipping my toe down there.
You can't get to courtside from the seats we bought.
Listen,
There's no floor access.
I'll be like, oh, my earring fell down. My earring's down there, and then I'll have to go down there.
They'll be like, "We'll get it for you, ma'am. Y'all don't have
I gotta look with my special eyes.
y'all don't have clearance to go down there. Y'all up there. We got decent seats. I'm joking.
All right.
Yeah, unobstructed view. Where we at? Hey, how you doing, Diane? Jess said I can go for research purposes. I'm good. We'll find a concert we both like. Yeah, there you go. Because I want to go to a concert.
Lee says, I'm not gonna lie, but being single is not as fun as it used to be. Sad faces. Ivana says, Keith old.
Facts. Facts. No, I did not go see the Barbie movie. Margie, what's her name?
Margot Robbie.
She just don't do it for me, like, respectfully. Like,
she's beautiful.
And she don't do I thought she played Harley Quinn. I was like, yes, no, we just don't. I feel like it feels like she's like pretending. Which I know, you know what I mean? Like some actresses, or actors, feels like they fit the role. It always feels like she's pretending to me. Like she doesn't give me Barbie energy. She doesn't give me, Harley Quinn energy. She gives me
like
actress pretending.
Oh, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I think she's beautiful, but yeah, I could see what you're saying. I haven't seen it. I think I will not go. I mean, I know for sure I'm not going to pay to go to the movies to see it, but like if it gets on Netflix or whatever in the future, I'd watch it. But I heard there was a lot of like narrative agenda type things in there.
Oh yeah, you probably won't like it because it's going to be.
It's like feminist leaning,
very like. It's going to be left.
Bashing men, which I don't like. So I'm like, well, relax. It's Barbie.
Hey, God.
It's not that serious.
I was excited. I love pink. So I'm like, oh, Barbie's back. I mean, there's been a lot of cool stuff on the social medias.
Yeah. That part's fun. I think it's a fun movie, but I heard there's a lot of, different things in it. Yeah. They say Keith Sweat is 62.
If Keith came out to the audience, wanted to take you out, is that too old?
Well, I've never really found him that attractive personally. Like, he's a decent looking guy, but like even when his younger years, I was never like, oh, Keith Sweat.
So that's a no.
It's a no. 62's a little too old for my taste. Let's see. I think my highest would probably be 55, 56.
You don't only go 6 years, 7 years older?
Yeah. Listen, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but the older you get, those years hit harder each year.
Wait, I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. What is it?
Like
Explain.
Like the looks department and the body activity department.
Oh, the body activity department. Oh, okay.
So
okay.
The older you get,
so 58 couldn't ring the bell.
Maybe ding ding. Like I don't
see, that's why you gotta.
I don't know.
You gotta.
I'm saying like it's a case by case. At this age, it's a case by case. You got to look at them and be like, okay, but I usually like if I do go on a dating app, then it'd be like 55, 56. Like that's kind of where I cap it. 5-6 years higher.
What about lower?
Yeah. I go down to like 38, I think. 38.
You go to 38 to 55.
Yeah.
That's what you put on Tinder.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like you have
Yes.
I feel like
Yes. Tim saw me on Tinder and did not swipe right.
Let me explain.
That's rude.
First of all, I told her she looked very nice.
That's true.
And it was a nice profile, and she did. I was like, I see, I looked through. However, reading her profile, which most men don't, but I do, I read her profile, and it said at the because I was just to mess with her, I was gonna swipe right, just so I was like, I hope I like pop up. But she like, ooh, this shit, I know.
Oh, never mind.
And it was like, if you call God the universe, it's
not
not
gonna be a
it's
match.
not going to be a match.
Okay.
Yeshua is life or something.
Yeshua.
And I was like, there she go again. And so I swipe
Right.
left.
That's facts. That's what's on my
But-
profile. It says, if you call God the universe, we're not a match.
So
Basically, Jesus is life. And so I want to repel all the men that don't love Jesus. I want to repel them away. Don't even swipe me. So I'm glad you didn't in that case. So I
Yeah.
respect that you read that.
I read
So
it.
I'm just giving you like a hard time.
Oh, no.
But yeah,
Fine.
that's one dating advice. If anyone's on these apps, put something very like polarizing, put like if you're a Trump supporter, like I love Trump, that'll just get rid of every people that you don't like. If you actually do lean that way, or if there's something that you hate or you love, put it. And that should wipe most of the people out that you don't want to even match with.
I'm going to put must love WNBA.
Oh, wow. Like that's reaching.
That's too much. That's too far.
Well,
women put must love dogs all the time.
Well, people could like it, but to say love it, I mean, yeah, then you match with your like perfect woman.
See?
So yeah, okay, do it. See what happens.
By the way, Caltoon came through Super Chat Squad.
Ooh,
That's love.
Super
Thank you.
Chat.
Kind of personal, but it said, have you guys ever dated? No.
Together?
It says, have you guys ever dated? You and Travis. So
Oh.
I'm guessing.
No. We've had meals together.
We stayed in the same condo together, but in separate bedrooms.
I gotta put my.
She got the big bedroom.
Yeah. Put my computer in.
Where we at? Appreciate all the love, the comments, everything.
Based on what my single friends have told me, as well as from my previous experience, the dating pool is scary nowadays. That's
That's
actually
what
true.
people keep saying. I keep hearing that. That's another reason when I do get on apps after about a couple of days. I don't get a lot of response, but after a couple of days, I'm like, this is dumb. Like, what do I do? Meet somebody? Am I really just going to go on a date with a random person?
I mean, you could, but it's rough out there.
I'd be, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be nervous, like if I meet somebody at work and I know them but just to show up somewhere, hey, are you Beth? Like, that would just be weird. I don't know. You don't think I dated Beth? The name I've dated situationship the most? It's always Jennifer's. Always Jennifer's. I don't know.
Common name.
It comes up. It's always like
common name.
always match with. It's always Jennifer's. I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe that's your vibe.
It never works though.
Tina says, Allison, are you indigenous? Sorry if I'm being too nosy. Does that mean like Native Americans?
I think.
If that's what that means, then no, I don't think I have that. I never did like a DNA test or anything.
Wow, a white person who doesn't think they're Native? Wow, maybe that's a Florida
listen,
thing.
my dad always thought he was Native. You saw. Tim went to my mom and dad's since it's Native.
They're really good. I spent the night at her mom and dad's. We went to visit.
We went to my parents' house, separate rooms.
Super nice people, by the way. I'm not just saying that. Like, she got really nice parents. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. So one of the guest rooms is like my dad has it all decked out in like Native American because he's really into it. And I think all his life he really thought that like his mom's side was Native American, but then like I think my mom's it must have been my dad's side. I think they did those 23andMe's or like one of those, those ancestry tests or whatever.
Okay.
And so he found out he was not Native American and he was crushed. He was like, all my life I thought I was part Native American. And now I realize I'm not. So that's how I know that I'm not, unless my mom's side is, but I don't think so.
Never take the test.
I never will
take the test. Hey, Pop's coming through with the love. Thanks, Dad. Good to see you. Super Chat Squad, that's love. Said, hi, folks. Tim and I were on the phone today, and we started talking about AI. We lost the connection. Certainly no conspiracy, right?
Ah.
That is true. I forgot that, the phone went click. Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like that's the second time that happened.
Ooh.
I feel like we were talking about AI or something before, weren't we, Pops? So the phone went weird. It could just be that one of us has a crappy cell company.
Yeah.
But I have Cricket, so they're excellent. No, I'm just about to. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was weird. That
Love it.
the phone just. I thought your battery had died or something. So that is weird. That is weird.
That is a conspiracy.
But I mean, why would AI care? But yeah, me and my dad were talking about Tesla robots and stuff like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Thanks, Pops. Thank you.
Love it.
There was a comment I was going to read. Where are we at? I always do this. I'll get to talking and then.
Ooh, Lee said I'm going to a Boyz II Men concert, and I have seen them in concert out here in Vegas, and it was awesome.
You saw Boyz II Men?
I sure did.
They probably.
It was a great concert.
70.
Well,
No,
this
they're
was probably a good 10 years ago now when I went. But it was a great concert. They had great music.
Boyz II Men.
ABC, BBD.
Ow. Or however.
West Coast family.
They need to do. You know what concert I'm waiting for?
Hmm.
This one's gonna happen. No one believes me. The 50 Cent Ja Rule concert.
I would go to that.
Every
I would actually go to that. I like
every
50 Cent.
woman over 35 is going.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
going
your
to.
ticket. That's your
I'm
ticket.
going to that one.
That's it. That's
I'm
it.
going to that one. Do you know, bro?
And then all the guys will go because they know
Yeah.
the girls are going.
I'm going to that one. Everyone's like, they would never do a concert together. I'm like, 50 is not going to let that much money go to waste. Like that. That'd be the biggest
That'd be
concert
awesome.
ever for like people our age because we remember the violence. You know what I mean? We remember the beef. So I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
right.
Watch. They might be 80, but it's gonna happen.
Lee said he's getting a tattoo of Cyan.
I told you, Cyan be. See, I'm glad he's on your side. Which Cyan just messaged me, so that's pretty cool. Lee is nuts, man. Like Lee is nuts, man. That dude. We worked together. We worked together at Big Sky and at the YMCA of the Rockies.
Oh, that's fun.
So yeah. That's the homie, man. Lee's nuts, man. I don't have a favorite decade last days. I don't. You know, all of them has been good. You know.
Huh.
You know.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite decade?
Not really. I mean, I could say 90s music was the best for me. 90s, bro. There's a lot of good music.
When did Eminem come out? 2000s. Yeah. Nope. 2000s.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking today, we need a y'all gonna cancel me after this one Eminem album where he just goes in on everything. We need that. I need that. It would never happen, but if he could just make an album and just say everything that's going on in the world that everybody wants to say.
I will agree with that. Like, you know, most everybody's going to get canceled if you go in like that. But I think he has a way of being able to do it and not get canceled. Although these youngsters nowadays will probably still cancel.
They might because they don't know who he is.
They'll be like, who's this old guy?
Who's he?
And we'll be like, oh, how dare you?
It's like
Eminem.
the greatest selling artist of the 2000s. They're like, the what?
Ricky says, have you ever had some kind of mystical experience? Like have you had a coincidence or felt God's presence? I've never had like a mystical, like out of body experience. I feel God's presence in everyday things, but not like one of those like out of body where some people talk about like I've really felt like the Holy Ghost go through me. Like I've never had that. Have you?
Not like that.
Yeah.
But I have had moments where like I prayed and then really could tell that there was a connection and like the prayer was answered.
Yeah.
I've had that before. And I was like, oh, like those are the things when people are like, I'll never question my belief in God because I've had times where like I knew like, okay.
Yeah.
This was a direct correlation to my prayer. Like you can just like feel it. You know what I mean? Like so I've had that, but nothing like mystical or crazy.
I've had the same. It's just like something will happen and you're like, this can't be a coincidence. Like it's just too many like perfectly aligned timed things and you're just like, there's no way other than God. Like I don't know how this happened. And you know, something you didn't even expect at all. And you're just like, how'd that happen? That's God only. Yeah. I've had that plenty of times, but no like weird mystical situation.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Venture Alley checking in. Hello. Whoop. Thank you, by the way. I got your Cash App. I think it was the other day. So thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Venture Alley in the house. Eunice says, any UFO sightings during travel?
Me, no.
No, I never did.
No.
I thought I did one time because there was lights behind me when I was living in my car and I was driving on a really dark road in Texas. And I was like, those lights look weird behind me because it's dark out there, you know?
Was this the police?
It was probably just a car, but I was really like, at that point, I was just like, this is weird. I got to get off the road. I was probably tired too.
Yes.
Probably
like it was all in your head.
It could have been the police, maybe.
My dad said at Disney World, Allison is code for fire alarm.
Oh. What's that? Why are you laughing?
Because this is stuff I grew up my dad just randomly saying, like you would say something, he'd be like, that's that's, and everybody would just be
I'm
like,
on fire.
he would just, no,
I had
you
to.
have to try.
I
It's
ruined
okay.
it.
It's okay.
I ruined it.
It's okay.
Well, the stream's over. Like,
Trying to have a
nice to
moment.
be here, but
Trying
I
to have a
gotta
family
go.
moment. I had to make it
I
about
do,
you.
yes,
You and
yes.
Keith Sweat. It's all good.
Butterfly wants to know, what are your thoughts on Christian dating apps?
Are you on the Christian Mingle?
I'm not on Christian Mingle, but there's an app called Upward, and I am on it.
Okay. Any
Now,
success?
Listen. Okay, wait.
Whoa. Where's this going? How you? Okay, yeah. Talk about it. Let's go. Story time.
So first of all, the app looks janky a little bit. Like, it's not quite to the caliber that,
But you still got on it. Okay.
but I still got on it. So I've been on there just on and off. But one of the first, like when I first got on it, I matched with like a really, really good looking guy. Very
tell.
like really good looking.
Do tell.
And I was like, oh, and he's a Christian. Oh, and I was just like, oh, so we swiped and matched. And then we started talking. And then, it was going fine for just like a few lines. And then it started to get really like poetic and like, very detailed. Like, I can't wait for us to meet. I'm in another country right now. But, but when I come back, I can't wait to take you out. And then it started going into like, I can't wait to take care of you. And I was like, oh, this is a scam. So then I started playing with, I was like, yeah, I just love to take care of my man and send money. And like, yeah, like I was just trying to like, I knew it was a scammer.
Yeah.
So then I felt sad because he wasn't a real guy.
So that's the only.
Yeah. There's been a couple others, but like on that app, since it's not like as popular, there's not as many guys. So like there's only like a couple in your area. So I didn't go on a couple times. And then it's like out of everything else is like 100 miles away. So it's just like I don't really go on there that much. But that was like my one match that I was like, oh, he's so cute, but he wasn't real. Probably sniped his picture from online somewhere.
Well, that's another reason I don't like the apps, because you get all excited, be like, oh snap, and then it'd be something crazy. Got to acknowledge some super chats. Drew coming through. That's love. Thank you. Said got both channels up right now. Read the comments and both. Let's go, Drew.
Yes, Drew.
Multitasking. What a trip to see Tim and Travel Snacks from two angles. Love the content, guys. Thank you. You get both sides.
Yes.
Both sides of this dark chocolatey goodness. And Allison. I'm messing with you. And Dita coming through. Thank you. Said just because Tim is the best. Thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank you, Dita.
Tim is the best.
Thank you. No,
I love it. Oh, thank you.
You're the best.
Thanks.
The Nigerian scammer almost got you.
Pretty much, I think that's what it was. Like, I think they're on there pretty strong.
I know people in Nigeria probably be like, bro, it's not us.
I know, they're like, yeah.
We're not on that no more.
Yeah.
We're doing something different.
Yeah. No, Rebecca, I didn't get to the High Line. I was gonna go, but then I just got sidetracked and I went and did some other things. So the High Line's in New York. It was a place I was gonna go, and I was gonna wait till my friends got back from their trip and we were gonna go together. But then, like, it was just a hectic day. Like when they got back, like getting back on the plane. So I didn't actually make it. So that's kind of a bummer.
What is the High Line?
It's just like a place where you can go walk in New York. It's just like they have like restaurants and different stuff up there. So I didn't make it.
Would you ever send a man money?
No. Heck no.
No situation.
No. Zero. No. That's a fake. That's a scam. No.
Like he just needs $20 cash out.
No. No.
Venmo me $10.
No.
Catch. What? Send him money to come see you.
No. Why he can't just pay for a loan?
Payday's tomorrow. He's like, Venmo me 20. I'll come see you. I'll spend the night, whatever. Or we come by, read the Bible a little bit, and leave. Whatever's your thing.
No.
And then I got you back. I'll take you to dinner Saturday after payday.
No.
You need to Venmo me $13.
No.
$7.
No. There's no exchanging of monies when you're just getting to know somebody until you know that person and like know what they're about. Then you're like, oh, you need, if we're just like whatever. But no, not up front. No, that person's fake.
Yeah.
Would you send a girl money?
I might risk it like $20.
Could you send me some money? Could you save me $20?
For what?
We're gonna read the Bible later.
We gonna read the Bible together.
Yeah.
I might risk it $20. Like if we've been talking and I don't know.
If
I
you're gonna
would,
throw away $20, you might as well throw it in this direction.
it would have to be
You know?
like it would probably be more of a joke. I'd be like, let me see $20. See, you know what I mean? I would not expect it to ever see that 20 again, but I might do it just for funsies. And it's a good story. It'd be fun.
Not when your bank account is $20 less and you didn't get nothing.
It's a good story.
A good story that you got robbed?
Yeah.
No.
I was like,
that's
man,
actually dumb.
let me tell y'all why I sent her $20. Even though I knew.
That's just.
Wouldn't you be curious? Like, dang, she must have really been talking. Okay.
No. Everyone's up on the 90s music. See? Everyone's like, 90s music, definitely 90s music. Although my 2 cents is 80s.
Ooh.
And Ivana says she'd love to hear Eminem again.
Facts. Actually, I think I like 80s music better than 90s music.
I like both of the 80s, 90s, like the cusp. I like the 80s music as well. But yeah, 90s was good.
Manic Monday is the song I will cherish to the day
I do like a Manic Monday. Thank you for the emojis. Thank you for the emojis.
Praveen said $20 doesn't go as far as it used to in 1999. What was you getting for $20 in 99, Praveen? Let's talk about it. Oh, what? Everything went blue on my screen. Hold on. What on? Okay, cool.
That's what you did.
Do you want to tell them about our thing?
Yeah. Wait, let's see.
Oh, yeah. Do you think?
L Apple Dumpling says 8. I can say definitely Christian Mingle has the filthiest guys and fake.
With the girls bout. He's like, Christian Mingle has the sluttiest women. I'm like, no, I'm joking.
Ivana says we need $20 for more potatoes.
More potatoes?
Can you send us $20?
I can't contribute to y'all's potato addiction.
Listen, I need more money for potatoes. These bags of potatoes ain't cheap.
Y'all's potato binge. I can't contribute to that.
So
I can't contribute to that.
let's read these last comments and then we'll say our new thing. So, Travel Snacks, do you believe in soulmates? What if you already met your life partner a few years back, but you will reconnect in the future? Or have you ever met a weak guy trying to manipulate you and trick you, kind of like just make you feel sorry for them? Yeah, guys are crazy. But I don't believe in soulmates.
No?
In the sense of like what people think soulmates, because I think you can have love for a lot of people. So I don't know that there's one, but like one, this is a good question. Like your one true life's partner, maybe. I think God has somebody for you, but I don't worry like if I miss that person, because whatever's meant for me is for me. So I don't ever go like, oh, what if we crossed paths and we never met, or like I had it and let it go. Like if God deems me to be single the rest of my life, then I am going to be. But so I don't worry about that part. So what do you think about soulmates?
I think I look at it kind of like a mathematical probability. So I think you could have 50 soulmates throughout the world. You know what I mean? Like I just see it as a soulmate is someone you really match up with.
Yeah.
So I think we all have soulmates. It's just a matter of finding them.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I might never. And I totally agree. Like if it's meant for me to find one, something will happen. Like I'll see them. So like if it doesn't happen, it doesn't. But like I do think there's people that we would just naturally be a good fit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So we have an announcement.
You want to do it?
Ooh.
Oh, this is my little.
That's your little dance.
It looks better over here.
No, you did it.
No, I started off. Remember, he's like, you got to start off. So.
Wow.
It's true, right?
Everyone's giving a drum roll. You guys want a drum roll?
They're gonna be like,
I got a drum roll. Let's see here.
What's up, Tina?
What?
Ken said, this feels like when my parents said they were divorcing, only no one was fine.
Oh, that's sad.
That's funny. I mean, yeah, I guess I shouldn't laugh at that. It was
Well,
funny.
That's real life.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. April says, tell us.
That don't sound like a drum. That sounds like a machine gun. What?
What we could do.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna tell them.
Okay. It's really anticlimactic. We need some kind of fanfare. We weren't prepared.
Yeah. There was this is like it's not.
Should we have people guess?
No. So they'll be guessing all this other stuff, and then
We got married.
then they'll be like, like so
Actually, that's my wrong hand. That's how far away I've been to marriage. Like, I put up the wrong hand when I said I'm getting married.
There's a certain hand.
You have a ring on your left hand.
It matters.
Yeah, when you get married, that's.
I told you, women look at men. Don't.
Oh, sure.
Men don't look for ring. I guess.
I'll be looking. If I see a cute guy, first thing I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
Look at his hand, like immediately.
My sister's always said the same thing. You got to look and see at the hand.
I went to New York and I went to church and they had a guest speaker and he walked in and I was like, oh, Holy Spirit. And I was like, oh, I love him already. He's my man. And then I kept just like looking and I could because his hand was like in his pockets and I was just like, oh, and then he went up there and then he was talking about his family and how they're going to plant a church. And then I saw his ring.
Got him and left. Done with this.
I stayed because it was a good service, but I was really upset because I was like, he's perfect.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah, I do, because he was like really into the Bible and like really look good and everything. He has a wife, so I had to cover my eyes.
I had that happen so many times at the strip club.
It's a little bit different.
So many times, I'm like, she the one. I'm like, she the one. Then she's like, my man. I'm like,
But you give her $20.
I'm like, cupcakes. Come on, like,
wow.
Alizé. Come on, no, I'm joking. I'll be
wow.
Of course, I still gave her the $20. Yeah, come on. Anyway,
my 2 cents said Allison brought out her AK-47.
It sounded violent. Like I'm trying to,
Rains of Healing says you're traveling together.
I feel like we should tell them because they're gonna guess all this amazing stuff. And we're gonna be like,
well, my 2 cents already got it.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
My 2 cents is right.
Well, they don't.
Oh, sorry.
Here. Oh.
My 2 cents said, I think y'all are going to collaborate together on a new channel. Yay! Yes, we are. We do have a clapping thing, but
I think we're good.
Okay,
I think we're.
okay. Ding ding.
It's a new channel, but it's mainly gonna be the big thing is we're gonna have a show we're gonna be doing.
It's a show.
Together. Show, podcast, whatever.
Podcast show. It's not a daily show. At some point, maybe it will be a show, but it's gonna be like it can't be it's not a morning show, but it'll be like a vibe of like a morning show where people come on and talk about different things in the news, different culture things, different topics. We'll probably have guests on eventually, so it'll just be like a fun way to just talk about different things, about our opinions about things. And the main thing that reason we want to do it is we want to bring people together because there's so much divisiveness, so many people that are tearing other people down. And, we just want to bring people together and have a family style channel where we just talk about all kinds of things.
So if you check if it's something you're interested in,
we can put it right here.
Yeah, you can. I wonder, do I still have it queued up?
I do.
Yeah, but if you click it here, will it take you out of the?
Well, we're gonna find out.
It's in the description box.
It's in the description box.
It's called The Blend.
It's called The Blend.
That's the name.
That's the name.
So it's in my description, but I'll put it here too.
Ivana said should have hired me to do the drum roll.
I saw that. I ignored it. She couldn't punch you when I walk out. She's gonna be like, all right. So yeah. If you feel so inclined, want to subscribe, we're gonna start next week?
Yeah, Monday.
Next Monday we're gonna do our first show. So.
And it'll be live.
Yeah, it'll be live. Yeah.
So
it's basically gonna be like this, but with just one
camera, one channel.
One channel. Yeah.
We like talking. We like talking about all kinds of stuff. We like interacting with you guys. So we thought might as well just start a channel and just chop it up.
Somebody said what time? I think Monday is gonna be
10 a.m. Pacific.
10 Pacific. So that's 1 Eastern.
1 Eastern.
Yeah. So yeah. Alex, subscriber number 6. Thank you.
Oh,
thank you. Mad sub. Thank you.
Yes. Subscribe.
Howard subscribe. Thank you.
Yes.
Trying to get to that 500 ASAP.
Oh, okay. So we got April subscribed, and Lee says me and Zan can give him that $20.
Lee's inebriated.
Yeah. Drew says congrats, awesome.
Thank you. Praveen coming through again. Thank you, Praveen.
Yes.
Super Chat Squad. So congratulations to Allison. Looking forward to it. But, hey, we are too. Oh, okay. Let's see. Carol subscribe. Thank you, Carol.
Yes.
Dolph, come through.
How often will the podcast come out?
think once a week in the beginning, once or twice.
Once or twice a week.
Yeah.
And then we'll just go from there.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
Depends
But-
on how successful it is, you know.
Yeah, tell a friend, you know.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like people are asking a
Awesome.
lot about me being in Vegas. So like, we're doing the show here, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna be around, you know, for a little bit, while, you know. So
Yeah.
that's definitely a reason to stay around for a while. So
Yeah.
it's not something I'm taking lightly. So you know.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. We here
We
for a
out
little
here.
bit. We're
Yeah,
here for a
it's
little
something
bit.
we've talked about for a while, and we're like, if we do it, we want to do it in person, like, you know, so we're not on two separate screens. And so it all just kind of lined up, and now he's here, and I'm like, all right, let's do this. So it's gonna be good.
Dad, I didn't see you saying you subscribed.
Aw.
I was just supposed to be. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all subscribing. And while you're in a subscribing mood, you know, if you haven't subscribed to T Snacks or me, you know, we're gonna keep doing our these channels too.
Yeah.
So, but we're also on that channel gonna do videos and other
Yeah.
joint stuff. You know what I mean? So, like, I think it'll be a fun new challenge for both of us.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes it's good to switch up and to have someone to like
Yeah.
work with. I know me, I think Allison's the same, like, you know, working by yourself. You know, definitely there's the love that comes from y'all, you know what I mean? But a lot of times it's just us sitting in a room or
with a
a
camera.
van
Yeah.
with a camera. So it'll be cool to like have a partner,
Banter, yeah.
you know. Yeah.
Always
you
good.
know,
And Drew says, will you guys still keep your separate channel videos up at a normal pace too?
totally. Still the
Yeah.
live stream king. Yeah. I mean, still a live stream.
I usually do 2 videos a week, and I'll probably do 2 or 3 a week.
2 or 3. Okay.
Well, because now I have a new format. I'm not doing a lot of travel content, so I can do more. But we'll see how our channel vibes with that. But I'll for sure like commit to 2 videos a week, like I've been doing. Because why not? We have more subscribers.
Speaking of, real quick side note, we had it.
What?
You didn't tell me you was in the New York Post and the New York Sun. I had to find out
It's
like
a
everybody
surprise,
else.
bro.
I'm like, what? I'm like, what?
Hey, it's a surprise, bro.
I'm like, what? Like, how do you? What? How did like?
I didn't know, but like I said in the video, for those that don't know, I was in New York and I got an alert that said I was in the U.S. Sun newspaper online. They wrote an article about me, how I said that like the downsides of van life. Then New York Post picked it up and basically copy and pasted that same article and just changed a few things. And I just reviewed it on my last video, so if you want to see it. But yeah, I was surprised. I was very surprised. And then I got I didn't mention this in there, but I got an email from the UK Observer, I think, and they asked permission to use my video in their publication. And I said, let me know what the publication, like what the article is going to be about. And they never responded. So I think maybe they were trying to do it like a not as nice.
You know, all those are owned by Rupert Murdoch.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I figured it was like all a situation.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. So I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
But I was just saying that's probably why they all in succession
Yeah.
linked up. But yeah, I thought that was super cool.
Yeah,
I
I
was
thought
like,
it was
yeah.
I was like,
People are like,
okay.
that's plagiarism. I'm like, not really.
I mean,
But
to me, I was just like,
yeah,
but
that's what they do.
but yeah, we'll keep up our normal channels. Like
Yeah.
you'll be making videos. Yeah, we're just gonna like. I know for me, I'll just be making my regular videos, and then we'll have our videos or our live streams and stuff like that. So we're just trying to maximize and just do the best we can.
Do work. Bubba, her channel is Travel Snacks. I don't think I linked. I put some of your other links, but I don't think I put your channel link.
That's fine. Yes, Journey. It'll be 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern, right?
Yeah, 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Yeah.
Thank you, Millie. Thank you for all the subs to the new channel. Tim, so you're staying in Vegas or gonna go do the show via camera while traveling?
No, I'm gonna be in Vegas for a minute.
Hey guys.
Which I mean, yeah, and me and Allison already talked about this, but like there might be times when one of us might go somewhere. You know, we both love to travel, so it might be like, oh, we're gonna take a week off because so and so's going here, or we might travel somewhere together and do the show on location somewhere. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna be in Vegas. Like, I don't really have anywhere else to go, so like I'm enjoying the desert. You know.
And especially you'll enjoy it more when it's not as hot.
Yes. I'm waiting
Thank you
patiently
for the
waiting.
love. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for all the emojis.
Did I say
Um,
hi, Angela, already? If not, sorry.
Hi, Angela. Yeah, so that's our big announcement is our show will start on Monday. And thank you for all the subscribes already. Let's see. Ivana said 32, but let's refresh and see. We're already at 43 subscribers. I mean, come on now.
Come on, bro.
Sure.
Come on.
It's real out here.
Oh, I did link to Allison's channel. Okay, cool. Yeah, Angela, we can see your message. What's going on out there? Yeah, I'm excited to do the show, obviously.
Yeah.
But somebody was mentioning Vegas. I'm excited to experience Vegas.
Yeah. Me too. Because when I got here, I was just trying to get settled, like being out of the van, and I still had like health issues, and then I went pretty much immediately to New York, like for a month, and so now that I'm here, it's just like, oh, now I can explore and see more of Vegas and maybe do some other traveling and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited.
And for those who don't know, I got to go to my first WNBA game the other day. It was spur of the moment. I had to go see Satu Sabali. But we're going to the Liberty game a couple weeks from now, so that's gonna be exciting.
I'm excited.
I'm
my
excited.
First WNBA game.
I'm excited for that. Like, as I was there, I was like, this is fun, but it'd be a lot cooler with other people.
Yeah.
So
it'll be fun.
By the way, the popcorn is very expensive.
What's very expensive?
I bought popcorn and a soda, and it was $15.
I mean, that seems normal for like a game.
It was a brown paper bag of popcorn.
Well, that's not potatoes.
Yeah. The thing, it had like the movie theater bowl picture. Look at how good. I said, "Ooh, y'all got popcorn?" He was like, "I got this." I'm like, "Bro, now you got me salivating for popcorn. I'm gonna buy it." Like, it was crazy.
Rude.
Yeah. But I didn't even want to ask what the pizza or hot dog was.
Oh my! That would have been like $50.
Not to mention, I don't want to get anything too greasy and have a situation.
Let's not do that.
So yeah, I got popcorn and
that's not a good idea.
Kevin said, "You like the WNBA as well?"
Me?
Yeah.
No, I've never sat down and watched it in my life. So this will be my first. Sorry if you gotta go. So.
Yes, all of a sudden I feel unwanted.
The show's canceled already.
Bruh. Right? Yeah, we're like, you know what? Take that announcement back. I don't know if we're compatible. I don't know. What feature don't you have access to?
I don't know. I didn't even touch anything.
What's happening on your? You just get canceled?
I just got canceled.
No, it's still going. Oh, that's weird. That's weird.
That's weird. Because I only have YouTube up.
Yeah, what were you?
I wasn't even doing nothing.
No,
I didn't touch anything.
They weren't your memberships.
Drew said, let's get that channel up to 100K subs. Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's get my channel up to 100K subs. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button because I'm trying to get that 100K. Also, we just hit 75K just recently. So I'm trying to get my plaque, and it's going to be a family plaque because this snack pack has come together and made the channel what it is. So, and then Reigns of Healing says, Allison, are you going to still do your live show on Fridays? Yes. My plan is to still do my live streams on Fridays. So, hey, Sorgy Stories is in the house. Everyone go. Jay, I apologize. I owe you a phone call. I have had it in my mind. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about you guys. So I will get on Instagram and message you so we can get on that call very soon, probably this weekend. Praveen coming through with another super chat. Really looking forward to your new channel, Allison Trail Snacks. Awesome live stream tonight with you both. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Praveen. I'm still giving Praveen another shout out because that's just how I roll.
Here we go. See how this goes.
Let's see. Those are rockets.
That's all what it was supposed to be.
Thank you, Praveen. I appreciate that. It's a blessing. I appreciate it. Let's see. Joy says, tried the blend 3 times from Snacks and it did not work. Maybe just me. Did you use the link that I posted here? If you scroll up a little bit, you should see the link to it directly. If not, you'd have to type the @ symbol at the blend show online, and it should come up. And thank you for the emojis, everybody. Because we're brand new, so YouTube doesn't really if you put in the blend, ours is not going to come up first. But now that we have a few subscribers, let's get it popping up higher to the list, and then when people go there, then maybe it'll show up.
I'm forecasting. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do a subscriber forecast. No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh,
I was going to, and I was like, nah.
what are you gonna say?
Well, if I say it, then it's the same as saying it.
Just tell me only.
Did you put the right link in?
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe. All right. No, someone else said it wasn't working. I think.
Where?
Right. Like 3 people accept like that.
No, look. Blend show. Yeah.
Oh, it worked. Interesting.
We got 2 more subscribes.
That's weird. Huh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe something happened.
I don't know.
That's weird. I'm just reading your comments.
It didn't work for me either. Link in description box. It did. Oh, so you searched for the blend and found it. Okay.
Really?
Maybe we're getting up there.
Maybe once we start getting subs, let me see.
Did you check out their waterfall parks that I mentioned yesterday, bro? Apple Dumpling said, did you check out either of the waterfall parks I mentioned yesterday? Is that for me or for Tim?
I don't remember any waterfall parks. I didn't.
I haven't checked out any waterfalls.
I don't know what that means.
I want to look on YouTube and see if the blend comes up for me.
I find it. Oh, I like this. Ken's got some topic suggestions for the new channel.
Oh, I love it.
How to travel on a budget via Greyhound. We'll put that one on the B list. Ideal credit scores for first dates.
What?
What to do when he looks fine, but he's taken.
What?
That's funny. Do I want people posting YouTube sites in the chat? Like other people's YouTube sites?
I mean, us.
It won't show up anyway, I don't think. Yeah, it won't let you post a site. I don't think. Because I haven't seen anybody do it. So yeah, I don't think it'll let people post links.
I'm gonna post it again. Does it work for me? If you click on that right there, I just posted it. Let us know if that works. Snacks and Tim on the Greyhound is a good video idea.
What would it take
Oh,
to get you to do that longest Greyhound 3-day trip with me?
I don't know. That's a whole situation.
Vegas to New York. Actually, I think it's LA to New York is like a really
That's
long,
rough, bro.
Yeah, 3 days
So where do you sleep?
on the bus.
Like sitting
Yeah,
for 3 days?
yeah. You stop it stops at some stations throughout it.
That's a no for me.
Like you get off the bus quite a bit,
No.
but there's no beds. Like, and they have some stations have they have like benches kind of, but they put the armrest close enough that you can't sleep on purpose.
No,
3 days. What would it take?
nothing. No.
You never do it.
I would do 1 day. 3 days? No.
What if we got a $1,000 sponsorship?
$1,000 for my health?
You'd get sick, obviously, but you'll get.
That's what I'm saying.
You
My
get
health would be
better.
depleted.
You get better.
If we like did a day, stayed somewhere, did a day, stayed somewhere, and did like
That's
that.
not the whole experience,
but
bro.
I'm
You got to do
I'm
3 the hard way.
No.
I don't believe you. I've done close to 3 days on the bus, and like it literally drains you. Like it's not even. Yeah, it's not worth it.
It sounds like.
It's hell.
Listen, if I was still doing like my vlogs and that was going to be like a whole situation and we were going to film the whole thing. No, still 3 days is no. That's like sleep deprivation. I can't. So just so you know, if I stay up past like 2 in the morning ever, the next day I feel like I have a hangover. Like I don't know.
Your camera got.
Oh, it's the
thing. Oh.
Yeah, it's the like.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
Okay. I feel like I have a hangover. So.
Oh, that did it. Okay. Ooh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, now mine's crisp.
Ooh, crispy.
Crisp.
Now I'm very shiny. I need some powder. Makeup. What was I saying?
Stay up past 2 a.m.
No, I can't do it. I'm like weak. I feel like hung over. My body cannot handle staying up and not getting enough sleep. Like if I only get like 3-4 hours, no, it's a wrap. I can't function. So that's not gonna work for me.
I mean, but you can sleep on the bus.
How? Sitting up and my ribs are already hurting. I'm gonna be like.
Oh, that's right. You got bad bone quality.
Bad bone
I don't know
quality.
if you could.
I can't do it,
You
bro.
could, it's. I'm telling you, it's
By
literally.
the time we were done, my whole situation would be cracked.
It's literally hell. Like you know what I mean? Like sometimes people joke, but oh man, that was a rough flight. No, like 3 days on the Greyhound,
No.
you don't. You're out of your mind. Like I did 2 days one time, and the next morning when I woke up and went to breakfast, I literally was shaking.
That's what
Like
I'm
it was
saying.
just,
Like,
or maybe it was
that's
that same night, but it was literally, I just what no, it's craziness. It's
no,
craziness.
I'm not. I can't do it. Why is yours? Oh, you got a nice webcam. I need to get a webcam.
I mean, yeah, with the right, yeah, you know it is. I think it is 4K. Sorry.
Wow. So the links are working now.
Oh, okay.
It was for, let's see, if you put your names in the new channel description, more people can find you searching as. Yeah, we'll put all the links up and stuff. Okay, Grandma D worked. That would be a gnarly trip. I am prep said nope. Ivana says I'd rather take a train in New York. Yes. I agree. The name.
Oh well, that's easy. The only problem with the train is you're gonna be broke by the time you get there because the meals are. If you don't get a sleeper car,
yeah,
the meals are so expensive.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, it's the same. You know, Greyhound stops at Popeyes and Arby's and stuff like that.
That sounds
so,
like a nightmare.
bro. That's why
That's Oil City.
It'd be fun to do it because like by the time it's over, you're bloated.
I'll meet you in New York.
I don't want to do it alone.
Oh.
I would love to do it just to put myself through that and say I did it. But
I don't think I need to say that. I think I've crossed those times in my life where I'm like, I need to prove myself. Like, listen, I was living in a van this whole time. I feel like I've had some rough times, so I don't feel like I need to prove it. Also, thank you, Alfonso Petty Jr. for the super chat. Praise God indeed. Abundant life in Christ. God is love. Congrats, Allison and Tim, on the collaboration. I love it. Let me give you a shout, and I'm going to give you, I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, wait, where is it? Thank you, Alfonso. I appreciate it very much. It's a blessing. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Would you share a sleeper car with me if we took the Amtrak from Seattle to Washington, D.C.?
Like the same bed?
No, you can get one with 2 beds.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Would you take the top bunk?
Sure.
Okay. All right. No, we might do that one.
Okay.
That's like a 3-day trip. Put you on the train. You get a bed.
I mean, as long as I have a bed, I'm good with that. Like, that's okay. But literally sitting up for 3 days sounds like I'm going to be in a cast, like, after I'm done.
And you got to factor in that there'll be probably an unwashed, dirty, smelly person sitting next to you.
No.
Perfectly fine falling asleep on your shoulder.
No.
Like when you're sitting up like this, he's like,
No.
like, bro, like that's one of the things, like you can't do nothing because you don't want to start nothing.
No, I will start something.
Then you'll both get kicked off.
That's okay. The trip will be over and I'll just
No,
get an Airbnb.
but no, you'll be in the middle of nowhere. Like they pick you off right there. Like that's the thing with Greyhound. People don't realize if the bus driver says get off, you got to get off wherever. They'll call the cops, and the cops like you gotta go. And like they might just leave you on the side. Like if the cops are feeling nice, they'll.
Because I will go.
Yeah, if the cops feel nice, they'll take you to the next town. But they just kick you off on the side of the road. So you might be in Knee Knuckle, Kansas, and then it's just you and weirdo, smelly guy.
No.
You know what I mean? So like that's why.
Well, are you saying it's gonna be you? Because we'd be sitting next to each other.
I think now you can get assigned seats, but you couldn't back in the day.
Well, you're not. Don't leave me.
You can't help it. If you get on the bus and the seats are all, everybody gets the window seats first.
That's even worse.
Yeah, like everybody gets. So it depends. Like if you get on a station that's the start of a route, cool. But if you get on when everybody else is on, it's like all window seats are taken.
No.
And even if you get on, because me and my buddy Brent went to North Dakota together, and he sat up there. I was way because like and as soon as you go to sit down, people are like. Yeah, but I think now that Flixbus bought Greyhound, they do assign seats. Maybe. But yeah, that was always
I would do 1 day, I wouldn't do 3.
One is crazy.
I know it's still grueling, but like I could push myself for 1. I'm not doing 3 days.
Well, yeah, 1 day.
That seems excessive.
Would you go through the Atlanta trains? Oh yeah, no, you better not. You better not go through the Atlanta Greyhound station. You wouldn't get in the door. They'd be like, hey girl. Fights would break out. I'm being serious. All right, maybe the train. That'd be cool.
Tina's asking, are you sleeping better now that you're in a house? I slept great in my van. I never had any problems sleeping in my van. The only thing is like finding parking every night cuts into your sleep time because, you know, usually I'd wait till like 10 o'clock at night to go find a spot. Then by the time you get there and you settle in and all these things, then, it cuts in a little bit. And then I feel like I was sleeping in later. So that wasn't that bad. But I will say that just the peace of mind here, I think, is maybe a little bit of an upgrade, just like knowing I'm like safe in a place and I don't have to look for parking. That does give me like a sigh of relief. So yeah.
Nice. What's wrong with you sleeping in later? Like, what did you have to do in the mornings? Like,
Nothing
or you just had a
really.
time you wanted to do
Nothing
that?
really, but just like I feel like I'm more productive. Like now I get up at like 6:30 here
Do
because
what? Oh, I know you read your Bible. So.
I read my Bible for like an hour and then like I stretch and now I've been walking at the gym. So I feel like I'm way more productive. I'm like got so much stuff done before it's like even 9 a.m. But in the van, like I'd get up like more like 8 a.m. because I didn't get to bed till later. And then I'd drive off, go somewhere, go sit, like find a place to edit. So I feel like the day started off slower. And then I feel like I wasn't as productive.
Okay, I guess.
So got some super chats, bro.
Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Next time, listen to you. I'm sorry. Alfonso, thank you. Super Chat Squad. That is love. That is love. Said abundant blessings to you and Allison.
Amen.
Congratulations. Thank you, Alfonso,
Amen.
for the dual love. I appreciate that.
Dual love.
And Rico coming through. Wow. This is big. Rico coming through. One of the OGs, been around a long time. So OMG Tim with another person in the same room on a live stream. All these just watching, and this is the first. Facts. I'll tell you, Richard been around.
Nice.
Richard don't fact check me. I'll be like, when was that? And he'll be like 2019, 2018,
That's
when you
how
were still
Grant
at.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Richard. I appreciate
Love
that.
it.
Thank you. I'm not gonna say nothing about how it took someone else being here. For no, I'm just messing. I appreciate that, Richard. Thank you. I really thank you. Yeah, Richard been around
Love it.
long time. He remembers the stuff. I'd be forgetting. I'd be like, I don't.
Yeah, I forget too.
We do a lot.
Yeah. Millie says one of those sleeper cars would be cool. Those are deluxe.
And split. Split between two people. They wouldn't be that expensive.
Okay, that's even better. I like the money.
Yeah. Because to go by myself, I'm always like, is it worth $500 for 3 days? Or whatever.
Rains of Healing says pack snacks for the train sandwiches. Skip the expensive meals on trains. Yeah, you can pack meals.
You gotta go down there to the cafe. Well, if you get the sleeper car, you get free meals.
Free meals.
So it's almost.
I like that.
Depending on how long it is, it's almost cheaper or about the same to book a sleeper. Because if you're on there a couple days, 2-3 days, spending $15-$20 every meal, that's gonna add up. You might, because you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I think you have access to a shower. In the sleep. Yeah, it's a nice
better and better.
It just was always.
This is actually fun.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do it, but I'm like, it's $600 for 3 days worth it. You know what I mean? Like just me, and then I'm like, what am I doing? Just sitting in after I make my video.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be sitting in there. So which is what I do when I'm in the regular.
Yeah,
but I like the train because it's the only transportation you can walk back and forth.
Yeah,
they got a observation car where you can just enter.
But I've taken Amtrak.
Yeah,
Amtrak before.
Yeah,
from Montreal to New York.
Oh, you came through Canada? From Canada?
Yeah, and it was like 12 hours, I think. It was not a short trip. It wasn't like the longest, but it was decent, but
Where'd you go in Canada?
I used to work for a Canadian company.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Got you. Kevin, thank you. Thank you, Kevin.
Super
Chat Squad. I love that. That seems very big.
Yeah.
Usually the stickers aren't that big. I love that. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate the continued support. Love that sticker. YouTube likes foxes, pears. Loves pears. Some with pears. Yeah. What's with the pear? They just keep making new pear stuff.
Yeah.
Like you'll know when they get a new chief sticker officer.
Maybe they'll be moving to like pickles or something.
You're like, all of a sudden it's grapefruits.
Oh, Jay, we're 7 blocks walk from and 2 trains from Penn Station. Oh, dang, that because I was in New York and also I got stuck in Pittsburgh as well on my flight to New York.
I remember that.
So, yeah, that would have been awesome.
I'm glad your flight back was.
Oh my gosh.
Better.
It was straight shot. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus.
So, I'm due for a bad flight because I've never had a bad flight.
I don't ever want that again.
I've never
had like so tiring. That next day I was wiped. I was like, bro, I did not get sleep. I felt so dragged.
Hashtag only fly Delta.
I would have, but they paid for my flight. So I was gonna be like, excuse me, could you pay for a Delta?
Can I get Delta?
So
Oh, I'll put the link to the new channel one more time. We're trying to get 100 subscribers.
hey, Jenny Lings, popping in to say hi. Hey, Jenny. El Apple Dumpling. They're actually not that expensive. You take snacks and you can just eat the one bill in the diner car. Also, if you travel business class, they serve you and you don't have to get up and wait in line.
I'm not sure about the business class part.
Oh, I've never done that, so I don't know.
I've taken business. Maybe it changed, but I know now you can't even get food unless you're in a sleeper car now. Like the dining car, they won't even let you go in the dining car. After they changed that 2020.
Really?
Before anybody could go eat in the dining car. Now, if you're not in a sleeper car, you can't even go in the dining car. They're like, oh, we got the cafe car downstairs with the microwave sandwiches. Like it's not
Dang,
even.
they're like second class citizens.
Cayenne has this crazy story because like they don't tell you it's microwave gas station burgers.
Oh.
It'll just be like Charborough, whatever
Yeah.
burger, $8.99. You're like, okay. And then when you buy it, he goes to the fridge and pulls out the bag and opens it, puts it in the microwave. You're like, bruh.
No, that's gross.
Like the train is.
But yeah, if you pack some things. Wait, how long is it? 3 days?
I think it's like 3 days.
Yeah, because you can't pack a bunch of cold things. You'd have to bring a cooler. But maybe the first day you pack something, and then the other 2 days you offset the cost by eating there. But if you said it's free,
yeah, the dining car is free.
Then that's free.
It's free. Yeah, it's part of the. That's why it's kind of so expensive.
If you take the Zephyr, you'll spend most of the time in the observation car, so you don't get a roommate or a sleeper car or travel business class, and that's the way to go.
I still want a sleeper car.
I've always wanted to try a sleeper car.
Same.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I would be down with that.
Here's one. This is a stretch. This might be future. Say we went to India.
Okay.
The trains there are slam full, packed people on the roof.
I'd do it.
You brave enough to you would climb on the roof?
I would do it because I'm not gonna climb on the roof.
That's what I'm saying. Would you sit up on the roof?
Bro,
there's other people up there.
I'm not coordinated. I would be the one that falls off.
I'm sure there would
I'd
be
be
plenty of people
I'd be on the
holding
New
on
York
to you.
Post, but I wouldn't be on the New York Post. It'd be like, woman dies from being uncoordinated and falling off a train.
I'm sure there's plenty of guys who would grab hold to you.
I don't want that.
Before you fell.
No. No, I'll just be in there squished inside like this at the bottom.
I think I'd rather the open air.
If I'm secure, maybe I would. But I would do because like when I was in Italy, the trains there, they were packed. I mean, I'm talking like packed. And you'd have to stand and just like so close like this. And so some of the trains. And so I was like, this sucks, but I would do it. And I've been on, whoa. That was weird. The ring light just went. Did you kick it?
No, my feet are.
Bro, that was odd.
Did you?
No, my feet are back here.
Speaking of
mystical experiences.
Okay, all right. This is your room. I don't know.
That was odd.
I don't know.
What were we talking about?
Italy.
Oh, and even in New York on the New York subway is packed. So I'm okay with packed, but it depends on how long I'm going to be packed in there. Like is it like a day? No, I don't do that.
I'm the same.
Like an hour. You can buy like an hour, but after that, you're just like, bro, like we need to get there.
I don't like squished.
I don't like squished, but I'm saying like I could do it. Tina says she loves train travel. Ricky wants to know, how did you and I become friends?
We just met and
met. I just hit him up on Instagrams, and I was like, bro, you don't know me, but I'm coming to Denver, and I heard you live there.
But I knew who she was.
And he's like, I do know who you are, and I was like, of course you do.
I should have been like, nah, I don't really know, sis. Like,
I was like,
like what are you trying to do? No, no. I thought that was cool because I had found her channel years before. I think I commented or messaged or something. So it was just cool that like out of the blue, she just messaged me. I was like, oh wow, it's pretty cool.
And it's been like the best friendship ever because
Facts.
like, oh, I love that. Because it's like when you're like I've said it before. It's like if you have a job, like you're two like lifeguards or two accountants or two people that are actors or something like that. It's like you have camaraderie. You have something to talk about immediately. You get each other. It's like we could talk about all kinds of stuff, but mainly like YouTube and like things that are going on and bouncing ideas off of each other. And it's just been like so rewarding to have somebody that understands like the lifestyle of a creator, because it's like not everybody does that, not everybody understands that, and so it's really nice to be able to have that. So that's been awesome.
100% agree.
Yeah.
100% agree.
Yeah, that's how we met.
And for it to be someone who also travels is really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, and we're just like, oh, you want to go do that? Yeah, and then we just do it. Like there's no like fussiness about anything really. So it's just been really easy and good.
Until I bought up the Greyhound trip.
It was when you brought up the 18-year-old girls. Like, wow, I didn't know this. I was like, this changes things.
It's a saying. They didn't used to say that back in the day. 18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. Guys say that at the bar in Florida.
I did. Well, that's Florida. That's,
especially around closing.
People leave.
Around closing time. Like when you like, oh, look at her. You like 18 to 80, blind, crippled, crazy. I'm going in, dog. It's kind of
wow. That's wild.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's a couple other ones that we used to say, but I realized I'd get canceled. Can't say
let's not get canceled before we get started.
If we hit 50,000 K on our new channel, would we do a joint skydiving mission?
Skydiving. Who's paying for it?
I guess us. It's not that expensive.
I don't want to die.
I would venture. Very few people die skydiving. I'd say maybe 10 a year. 5 a year.
I don't want to be one of those 5. I would do it, but it's not on my bucket list.
Okay.
Like if it was for like, if they were like, we're going to donate money to a cause or like, something like that. Like we hit a milestone and it's like for the audience or like, but there have to be something to it. I wouldn't just go to go. I don't think.
I feel like I would rather take that money and do something like that, but be like a trip or something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I want to go skydiving, but it's not.
I don't care about it.
It's not on my bucket list. It's on my like, if it ever came up for cheap. like
a sponsor.
I got it. Yeah. So
if a sponsor reached out and they were like, "We'll pay you to do it."
Yeah, somebody was like, if you'll test out our skydiving, whatever, and talk
test
about
it.
Not test, but no, that was a bad choice.
No.
If they were like, hey, if you go skydiving at Vegas skydiving and like do a review of it, we'll pay you $1,000.
I might do it. 1,000, better be like $3,000, bro.
It's the
like
it's I mean it's you get a thrill.
Maybe. I'm not saying no, but it's not on my top list.
Same. I want to do it one day, but like we'll see. How hot is it in Vegas? It's I think it was 109 when I was coming over, Angela. Yeah, it took me a minute to feel normal body temperature again. It's like I gotta if my Airbnb was in a better neighborhood, I would go out and turn the car on, let the air circulate for about 15 minutes before I got in it. But yeah. Ken said, I'll pay for you guys to go skydiving if you go. Oh,
sure.
Been twice, hasn't died. Good to know.
That's positive.
They give you 2 parachutes. Okay. And don't they like strap somebody to your back?
I think you have to be, unless you've taken like the classes, I think you have to have a tandem with the instructor.
See, that way you die together. You don't die alone.
I don't want to die alone. Rebecca says, get on the Amazing Race and skydive there.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I was watching Tough as Nails, and I was thinking about reality shows, and I was like, I wonder if Allison would go on the Amazing Race. I literally thought, I like paused the show and was thinking about it. I was like, I wonder would Allison go on the Amazing Race, because you got way more international travel experience than me. So I'm like, I wonder would Allison go on the Amazing Race.
I would when my back and ribs are healed. If I felt like strong enough, I would actually. I would do it. I'd give my best efforts. Like I'm not that in shape, but when I would go there, I'd prepare myself. And yeah, I would do it.
I would do it too.
But,
I would do it too. Like I would have to, fix some
really
I'd have to I'd have to get to a place where I was like, all right, I feel confident I could do it physically.
That could be kind of cool.
That would be, The whatchamacallit
two
did it.
YouTubers go on,
That's already
Amazing
done.
Race.
The whatchamacallit's won.
Who?
What is their name? The Holder. I follow them.
What was their channel about?
They're a couple. And they do like their family. And they do like Holder whatever vlogs.
Oh, they're vloggers.
What is it? Hold on, I might be able to find them. I think the wife is like I knew them beforehand because I think the wife is like literally the most gorgeous. Like she's like the perfect wife. Holderness family, like yeah, they won. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that. Remember when I was telling you about Modern Family?
Yeah.
The mom one that you see the similar.
Yeah.
It's a thing with me. Like that's the like.
I see your vibe.
Yeah, for like wife kind of deal.
Like the white traditional wifely.
It's for the white part.
I said white.
Oh, I
didn't say white.
I thought you said white traditional wife. I was like,
no.
no. But like, yeah, that's like sometimes like you just see things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that vibe, I love. Like, so I already followed them, and then when I see them on Amazing Race, I was like, what? And
That's
then
so
they
cool.
won. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, okay, I'm fanboying out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Ken said, okay, I wouldn't pay for you to do it. Oh.
No takebacks.
Yeah. Blackjack, no take back. They probably can't say that these days.
Blackjack's a game.
Hey, you cancel for it. It can. You can have a logical reason for saying stuff.
That's so true.
And they're like, it's too.
There's
close.
no logic.
Yeah.
There's no logic anymore.
Was Jack Black? No. They're gonna change the name of the game. Watch. They'll be like,
that's too offensive.
It's Beige Jack.
Beige Jack. I'm beige. That's offensive to me.
Oh, sorry.
Do you see this?
You got a little tan going on.
I know, because it's hot and sunny outside.
You got a little tan going on.
I walked a lot in New York. So,
Oh.
Yeah, so I was getting a little sun out there.
I saw you in Harlem. Okay.
Hey, there were so many cute guys in New York, bro. I was like, bro.
I'm surprised you didn't link up. Not like link up. What do you mean?
I was not really like in the mind frame for that. I just was like, I'm just here watching dogs and like just chilling. Because I got hit up a few times. Like there was a guy that actually must have saw me on like an app, one of the dating apps, found me on Instagram and messaged me. And he's like, oh, I'd love to take you out. And I considered it because he was a good looking dude. But I was like, oh, I'm just like, what if we do get along? Then he's all the way in New York and blah, blah, blah.
You in the Big Apple.
I know.
Nice little high-rise Manhattan joint with a
Yeah.
beautiful view.
I was like,
looking good.
Do I? Thank you.
You know what I mean? Dude stalking you on Instagram.
They were stalking. Like,
and
yeah.
you just was like, nah,
I
I'm
was
sitting with
like,
the dogs. I get that though. I'm messing with you. I get that.
Yeah, it was just like, I'm just like not in the mind frame to be like going on dates while I'm here. I didn't really have any cute outfits either. So I kind of felt like, what am I gonna wear? Like just dumb stuff.
Did you save it in your maybe later folder?
I mean, he's still on Instagram. I never responded.
Oh,
I probably should have at least responded.
You didn't.
I was like, bro, if you ever come through Vegas.
He'd be like, I'm on the next Spirit Airlines flight.
Spirit.
You like, never mind. It's a no. It's a no for me, sir.
No.
Interesting. Yeah. When the whole time you were in New York, I was like, I wonder if she.
I really thought about it, and my other friend, she was like, "What are you doing? Like, you're in the Big Apple. You got to go on dates." And I really thought about it, and then I was just like, "Do I really want to like get involved out here?" Because on the New Year's live stream that I did on my channel, I said one of my New Year's resolutions was to go on 7 dates this year, because I haven't been on a date in like over a year. And so, guess how many dates I've gone on this year?
I think I know the answer.
It's 0. I've been on 0 dates last year, 0 dates this year. We're already August.
I think, well, I'm right there with you. Let me see, 2029 and going 8 dates. I don't know if I went on any in 2021.
Oh, no. I did go on one.
I don't think I've been on a date since 2020.
I went on 1 date in 2021.
I haven't done anything since 2020. Facts. Maybe I did it. I feel like I went on a date sometime or something. No, I don't.
Yeah, it's been rough.
It's.
So I'm just like, I have to gotta get my mind frame back into like, what is dating? Like, it's, you gotta get all like cute and do all thing. So.
I did go on some dates in 2021.
Oh.
Yeah, didn't work out.
Apparently.
I couldn't bring myself to go any further. Like you ever met somebody who's just like, yeah, it's cool.
Totally.
But it just wasn't.
It's kind of boring.
It just was. Yeah, it was just like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to keep just going for coffee if I know like it's not going to be anything more. Like, you know, it's somebody like, damn, I wish it was something more, but I just didn't. I was like, yeah, she just kind of.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that was 2020. No, it was 2020. Anyway, but
when I get my cuter clothes, then maybe
Burlington has some nice clothes.
lose my 20 pounds and get my cuter clothes, and then I'll be like feeling all spicy.
Then you'll be.
Then I'll be back in business.
I'll
be like feeling myself. I'll be like, oh shoot.
I'll be like, hey, we streaming today? You're like, nah. Like,
I got too many dates.
I got 7 dates this week.
I got to try to fit them in somehow.
I got 7 dates this week. Yo, we should go on a friend date. I feel like we go on friend dates all the time. Yeah.
Our channel's friend date. We could have called it
friend date. Friend date. That could be an
she-shirt.
episode.
That's
a she-shirt.
A she-shirt. And a he-shirt.
I like that. I like. When would you use that though? When would you say that's a she-shirt? I guess it's just for.
I guess if it's like cut in a little bit, like tighter.
Oh, you like that's a she-shirt.
That's a she-shirt.
When we get merch.
That's a she-shirt.
We'll call it
she-shirt and he-shirt.
He-shirt and they shirts.
Then they're gonna cancel us because they were like, "Oh, how dare you?"
You said they
Say
shirts.
They shirts
As well. We got they shirts.
No, I'm not doing no they shirts. No, I don't do that.
That's what's gonna get us. That's what's gonna get us canceled right there.
It might.
That's what gets canceled. No, we good. I'll say they shirt. Boy, you. I'm gonna keep saying
it. Real, bro.
I'm gonna keep saying
You're not keep it real.
You do. Thanks, Betty B. So I love you guys' chemistry. Thank you.
Aww,
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. Oh yeah. No interest as a Target girl. I never hollered at Target girl. Like she was, and then she started getting weird. So like I don't know, her energy changed. It just her energy went. Probably because I never said anything. She's like, this dude ain't never gonna done with it. I ain't even gonna smile at this dude. I don't know, man. Like it has to be. Or there's a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm good single, so like, it's cool getting looks and stuff, but like unless there's a like, oh, okay. Like it's just, I don't know.
Ricky says, travel snacks, are you really picky when it comes to picking somebody? Maybe it's a girl thing, but I don't think guys are as picky. Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah, that's good.
I think it's like, yeah, I guess it's just a flat yes. I think I am. Because I was gonna justify a little bit, just because like at this age, I've already been married twice. Like I know exactly. Like he doesn't have to be perfect, and he doesn't have to have all the things, but he for sure has to have a strong relationship with the Lord, and that's like the highest thing that I want. And I'd like somebody that has a sense of humor, and good looking. Enough.
Good looking enough. So like an 8.
A solid 7 would be okay too.
Solid 7, okay.
Solid 7. I'm not,
okay.
I have to be attracted to him. And he doesn't have to make the most money. He doesn't have to be the tallest, because I know that's like a sticking point with a lot of women. Is like, he's got to be 6 feet tall. Like, would I love that? Yes, but like he doesn't have to be. But if he's funny, honest, and has a relationship with God, is just solid like that. Like that's like my highest requirements. Otherwise, I'd just like rather be single.
It's good you know what you want.
I for sure know what I want now.
Me, I'm like, she fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there are things, I'm big on like the honesty, the loyal, like honest. Trust. There's got to be all that. Like, I feel like any of the physical stuff, it just has to be in a package I appreciate. You know what I mean? Like it just, you know what I mean? Like you said, I have to be attracted to them. On the others, I don't really care. She can be tall, short, whatever, big, small. Like I don't really care.
Yeah.
It just has to be attractive to me.
Right.
So I think that's why, like, I'm picky in the sense that like it has to be right.
Yeah.
But I don't really have parameter. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, she has to be a real person. I always find myself attracted to like funny women.
Yeah.
With a sense of humor, like, and can't be very serious, like,
Yeah.
But I don't know, the physical stuff, I'm not really.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's too many options, I feel like, to be like, oh, I need that, because then what if you're sent what you need or you're looking for in a different package? You're gonna be like, nope. Kind of like you said with the height. Like, you're like, oh no, not 6'2", can't do it. Like, but I mean, if people do that, cool. But like, I'm open to.
Yeah, that's the sliding door.
Oh.
There's like a little alarm on it.
Oh, okay.
Reigns of Healing. I did not go to the Times Square church. I think it was called Grace Bible Church in New York, in Manhattan. Ricky says, travel snacks, am I a bad person for going on dates with girls I'm not attracted to? I would end up giving it a shot and never call them again. I mean, it's not a bad person. Like, but what is the reason? Like,
Was you? I mean, was
like
you just cheeks or like? No, I mean, was it just like going on dates, hanging out, and then
like,
never
was
call?
it really dates or was it like hookups?
Yeah, or were you just like hanging out, leave, never?
I don't like to call anybody a bad person. You know, like people can do
Yeah.
whatever they want. I think, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like you gotta do what you want to do. I say like, you know, I'm just at this point where I know what I want, what I don't want, and I don't want that. Like I've already done things where it's just like it's not fulfilling for me. So I'm just like, that's not even worth it. It's not fulfilling for me. So, you know, I don't like if you're leading somebody on. I don't think that's right.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
Like if you said, "Oh, like I'm wanting a relationship," but you really know you just want, you know, a hookup, then that's not being honest.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think you can do whatever makes you feel fine.
And these days, I don't feel like you have to lie. Like
You
like, I'm
don't.
just trying to hook up. You like that, whatever. Like I don't know.
No.
But yeah, you know. But I mean,
You don't have
to
lie.
piggyback on that, Ricky, you didn't know when you took them out that you weren't gonna call.
Yeah.
So like if you
If you did, that's wrong.
yeah, if you knew like I ain't never
Like I'm gonna go out with this girl,
Yeah.
whatever, and I know I'm not gonna respond, then that's kind of crappy. Because everyone's time is valuable. So,
Facts.
you know, it's like I don't want my time wasted. I wouldn't want a guy to do that to me, and I would not do that to a guy. I would just be like, "Oh, we're not a match."
But you could be like, I don't know, let me try. And then if you try and it doesn't
Yeah,
work, you
but
can't
yeah,
be
you can't know.
yeah, you can't be mad at yourself if say you go on 5 dates and none of them worked.
Yeah,
You can't be if you genuinely went into them open to them working,
right.
then you can't really be mad at yourself.
Yeah.
Like you can't force it.
You should always
like,
leave a window open.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try. But like, I think you have to have a little bit of attraction.
Yeah.
Like, I would never go knowing for sure. Like, there's no way I'm attracted. Like, I could look at this person and be like, no, I just like, no, I'm not attracted. It's not my style. I wouldn't do that because I'm like, that's a waste of time.
What would be the point? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Unless I was trying to hook up.
yeah, hook up or you just want a free meal, which is like some women do that. But
Oh, I can see
what's-
from the women's
what's
one.
the
Yeah.
point, you know?
Yeah.
I
Even that is like you can cook your own.
could cook
Like
my
what?
own macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. Like
I really
potatoes.
want mac and cheese right now.
Yeah. That was a good question. Though. That was a
Yeah.
good question. Would I date someone who was a ventriloquist 24/7?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. When the is she fine? She fine.
A ventriloquist? That's creepy.
What,
If
I mean,
it was just for the show, that's one thing. But like to be doing it at home and being like throwing your voice and be like from another room. You see the little
Yeah,
doll?
you
Like
get
that's
tired of that.
weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
you get tired of that. Can you ask Joe about sense of humor? I think once like it's, I wouldn't say, oh, I need a certain type of sense of humor. It'd be like the physical stuff. Like I'm like, oh, I like her sense of humor. Like I wouldn't narrow it down. Like she has to have dry humor. Like it would just have to be like she makes me laugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just try to be very like open. Like I don't like I said I don't try to put any parameters. It's just like if she fine, she fine, and we get along. She makes me like
Yeah.
and she likes me. That's a big one.
Yeah.
If she thinks I'm funny, let's do it. But it's a I feel like it's a waiting game.
Yeah.
But if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. All right.
Ivana says dating is so much work. I just stay single. It is a lot of work, in a sense. But if it's for the right person, then that work becomes a joy. But if it never goes anywhere, then it is tiring. If you're constantly like sitting on the app texting with that person before they ask you out, and then you finally go out and they're just like small talking to death. I'm like, oh, bro, no.
Bro, can we just meet for coffee, see if this works out?
I would just like, I know there's no like shortcuts, but I wish you could just go on a date and just get more into the like nitty gritty. Like, I don't want to hear about the weather and like dumb things like, oh, where'd you go up? It's like, I'm tired of that question.
But I mean, so you
know
want
you
to know
got
that later.
Like, I want to get to know somebody, but I don't want to have to like sit there and just like be like an interview. That's
so
like, annoying.
What it was like, as soon as you sit down for coffee or whatever, what are you trying to hear? Like, what's your long-term plans? What's your credit score?
No, I wouldn't ask about credit score.
Which are you broke?
I think it's just like, you should be able to just have like a conversation, like banter,
That's small talk.
I guess it is small talk.
I feel like you have to get through the small talk.
I think you do. Like, because you don't know the person.
Yeah, because you might jump to the
But
small talk unless you know you like, oh, you start seeing the red flags in small
that's
talk.
true.
You'd be like, oh no, what? No,
Yeah.
you can't even talk about the weather without being
Yeah,
okay.
that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I tell you, dating just seems meeting random people just seems crazy. You meet somebody at work or like a friend hooks you up, you kind of have okay. But just meeting random people seems crazy to me now. Like,
Yeah.
because if they end up being crazy, well, now they know about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now they already know some stuff about you because you met them and it's like, I don't know, man. It's not, it just doesn't seem worth it.
Hot Tiger wants to know, why do guys hook up with women they aren't attracted to? That doesn't make sense to me.
Just to have sex. Like,
Simple as that.
I mean, I've people on my channel know. I've said many times when I was younger, it was about the numbers. My friends picked on me all the time because, like, I go to the bar, they'd be like, "Bro, Tim, like, we seen that girl you just left with. What are you doing?" I'm like, "He who dies with the most notches wins. I don't care. I was getting my experience up. You know what I mean? Like, it did not. If she was ready and willing, let's go. So, like, I understand. I'm not that way anymore.
Yeah.
But I understand that mindset of some dudes just want to have sex. Like, they don't. Yeah, like they don't. It's just fun. Whatever. Try to get your numbers up. Like,
Yeah, I think maybe as women that doesn't really. Maybe some women do, but like I wouldn't. Like I have to have some attraction. I can't just go with somebody and be like, oh, I don't think you're attractive at all, but we can do something. No, 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 no.
I feel like either you. That's one thing. People are one side or the other.
Yeah.
And unless you've done both sides, you can't ever see the other. The other side doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
But like that's one of the things like I think is cool that now, yeah, I totally like if there's like would be the point. Like there has to be some attraction.
Yeah.
Even more these days, it takes even more than that. Like
That's
I would
what I'm
have
saying,
to think there
no.
was gonna be something long term because like I don't care anymore. But
Right.
I remember 23-year-old Tim who did not care. It was the opposite. Like, oh, it's gonna be nothing but just this.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what I mean? I can go knock this out, be back at the bar drinking in an hour.
Dirty. Just dirty.
So I get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I
Wow.
don't know. Like it's a weird I do like the fact that drastic changes in your life. You know what I mean? I think it's cool because it allows you to see
Yeah,
more perspectives.
definitely.
Because people who've always been, people who've always been the same person totally.
Yeah.
I think it's easier to just fall into like, oh, this is the right way.
Yeah.
But when it's been like, nah, like I was wilding back in the day. I know what that's like, but also now I would never do that. You can kind of get both angles, if you will.
Ricky says, I heard a lot of people stay single because they're afraid to get hurt. So being single provides some sort of safety and comfort, but not really because, I mean, I see where that is, like where people say that, but like either way, there's going to be hurt. Like if you're by yourself all the time, that hurts. And if you're like, if you go with somebody and then you get hurt, that hurts. So life is just a risk. Everything you do in life, you don't know how it's going to turn out. But on the flip side, you could meet somebody and have like the best time and you could be like so joyful. So I think it's worth trying, but I could see how you could get to the point where you're like, I've been hurt too many times. I can't even put myself out there one more time. But I'm not at that point. Like I still would love to have a partner. So
I think I got one more try in me. Like if I like a in depth, like get with somebody, we're dating. I think I got one more. And if that one goes south, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm probably good. Like, you know, like I'm chill. You know what I mean? Like, I'm chilling. So like, you know, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
As long as I have friends, I think I could make it, you know.
Yeah. Yvonne said that part. Too many sketchy people out there. Rather meet someone the old school way through a friend at a store, a restaurant. She says, I guess I still meet sketchy people at stores and restaurants, so that won't work either. You never know.
Yeah, you know, maybe, you know, fill in the store, you know.
Yeah.
Target, you know.
Yeah.
Target over Walmart. Question of the day was for dinner. I think I'm gonna have more. I bought a big bag of pre-cooked chicken wings from Winco, so I've just been eating them. I probably should eat something different, but I'm being lazy. So yeah, I'll probably just have that. What about you? Oh, potatoes. Sorry. Oh, but you get a fruit.
I do, and I have a thing of kiwis, and I'm gonna eat kiwis later. But um,
Kiwis or one kiwi? How much fruit are you allowed, Mrs. Sharp? Miss Sharp.
you're supposed to just have one fruit a day, which I have only done one fruit a day. But we've can take a little liberty. Like I think I could have one kiwi and a little small bowl of watermelons.
What? That's 2 fruits.
I know, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
I'm getting serious. I'm dropping these 20 pounds.
It's fruit,
I'm
bro.
doing all
It's
this.
fruit.
I'm getting my bone quality up.
My bone
All
quality.
this. Now you eating watermelon and kiwi. I mean, do you? You know,
I think for the dinner portion, it's going to be French fries,
oh.
no oil, which has been every dinner this past 5 days, like 5 days. So,
Bruh, I feel bad for you, but I'm glad you're doing
like
what you feel like you need to do.
it's rough with no oil. Like it's pretty good. Like you you just put like the potatoes are soaking now, so it brings out the starch to make it like a little crispier, and then you just like season it up with like paprika, parsley, onion powder, and then you just put it in air fryer, and it gets like fries.
You're not making it sound good.
But it's not like McDonald's, But it's fries. But I just dip it in barbecue or ketchup. I know
A little bit of barbecue.
I know somebody said those have high fructose corn syrup, and they do, but you can take a little liberties. It's like like a tablespoon.
That's twice you said taking liberties. How many liberties are you taking?
Little
in one
bits
meal?
of liberty, little liberties.
How many? It sounds like a little league team, like a girls soccer team, 8 to 12. How many liberties are you going to take in one meal?
As many as I need to get through it. No, I haven't really I did buy sugar-free ketchup, but I haven't tried it yet because I ran out of my regular ketchup. So that's probably going to be tonight. We have to try that one. So we'll see how that goes.
Tomato sauce.
That's what I'm saying. It could be real bad.
That could go bad real quick.
That could be. If it goes bad, I have barbecue sauce in there, so that'll be like a backup. And then I bought some edamames, so I might have some of that.
Which, for those who don't know, what would edamames be?
For those who don't know, it's soybeans. Like the green in the pods, they look like pea pods, but they're edamame. It's like soybean. You never had it?
No.
It's so they haven't had when you go get sushi or Chinese or whatever.
Maybe I've had them in like Japanese. Chinese food. I might have had them in something.
No, they usually don't put them in they usually serve them on the side, and then you just eat the pot, eat the beans out of the pod.
Oh, I don't ever eat the side stuff.
It's so good. Usually they'll steam it with butter and salt, but I don't have butter, so I just steamed it in the bag and then put the kosher salt on it, and it's pretty good. Like it tastes kind of buttery.
I'm proud of you for doing this diet, man. Like that's.
Listen, I'm proud to because when I'm looking all good, I'm gonna feel happy. So.
Yeah, I need to get in the gym. I need to find a good gym in a good part of town, and a barber.
Let's see. Oh, got some questions. Oh, Reigns of Healing. Do you guys think you should share your number of people intimate with those you date seriously, or even marry? No.
My motto always has been, if you know the number, you're not balling enough.
Wait, what? If you know the number, what?
You're not balling enough, bro. Like who?
Oh, if you know
the number, yeah. If you sitting over there,
I think girls know their number.
Girls do, and most guys do. But if you sitting over there counting, like bro, like
I don't think it's necessary to share your number.
Nah.
What's the point? It's gonna hurt my feelings if I ask my partner and he tells me, and usually it's like you'll say half the number that it really is for girls at least.
Guys always say double.
Right. So I just don't. Like, what's the point of that? Unless you have a disease that you need to share with your partner.
I got dark.
I mean, that's real times.
Facts.
You got to share if it's, if you're going to be intimate with your partner, you do need to share if you have something that you need to share with them, like if they need to know. But other than that, I don't even see why you would, I guess somebody could say you should be totally open with your partner, but I just don't see what's the benefit to that. You could say I was promiscuous and had a good deal of promiscuity, but I don't think that you need to be I have this many partners. I don't see how that's going to benefit and make someone feel good in the relationship.
Yeah.
You're going to end up judging them for one thing or another. So I don't think I would share. I don't think you need to.
I feel like it'd be weird if they asked.
Yeah.
Like
what's
how
the
many people
point?
you slept with? Yeah, well, we're all grown, especially this age.
Yeah,
like we're all
especially at this
grown.
age.
You know what I mean?
That's a lot of
Like we were like
years.
21, and it was like how many people you slept with?
Yeah.
But like when you 40, in your 40s, like who asked that? Like that's just weird.
Yeah.
Like everybody, yeah, most people have been married, kids, all that. Like, yeah, I think so. When somebody has some kids, you why are you asking them? I mean, it's
Like,
weird.
what? Yeah.
It's weird. You know what I mean? Like if someone asked you, like, I just really need to know. Like I genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
So I couldn't answer because I'm like, I never took track because that seemed like more back then. I was like, I need more, whatever the number, you know what I mean? But if I did know, yeah, that'd be weird to be like, yeah, I just have to know. Like, yeah, like I think that would be a red flag for me if someone was like, I need to know how many people you've had sex with. I'd be okay.
Yeah, why?
She may not be the one.
Yeah, why would they need to know that?
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, it's just a weird, like, I don't know. Nothing good's ever come from it, I think.
I am Prep said, Allison, have you tried intermittent fasting? I have tried it and it works pretty well. But I don't know. The potato diet, even though it sounds boring, it is supposed to be boring, which is the next question. What diet are you on? It's called Mary's Mini. That's what it's called. It's a 10-day potato diet. So you eat just potatoes, vegetables, and 1 fruit a day. And it's supposed to be boring. It's supposed to be like, when you think about eating, you're like, oh, potatoes, never mind. I don't want to eat. Like, I want to like reset my palate from all the sugars and I'm bored. So I don't care about eating another potato. So I'm just like, I'd rather skip it, you know? So you're getting way less calories, but I don't feel hungry. Like I feel satisfied. I mean, potatoes are very filling. So when you eat like potatoes in the morning, then you're like not that hungry. And then I just eat like a salad with like rice vinegar and balsamic vinegar. It's boring. So I'm just like, do I really want to eat? No, because it's boring. So it's a good way to like stop yourself from eating, because you're like, if I was that hungry, I would eat a potato. So so it's just like whatever. I don't know.
I don't know. Every time you talk about the potatoes, I'm just like,
Yeah.
But then like I eat the same thing all the time. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm really thinking about that buffet again though. Angela had a good point. How do you know if they tell you the real number?
Exactly. So that's like a thing. Like, why would you even waste your time getting your feelings hurt?
Important question to ask on a first date. When did you stop believing in Santa?
Oh.
I never believed in Santa.
Yeah, I did, but I don't remember when I stopped. But when I raised my boys, I told them early on. Sorry if there's anybody in here that's never learned this, but I told them when they were little, like I didn't even tell them there was Santa. And like I said, but there's a lot of kids in your school that do believe that, and I explained it to them because I read an article like a long time ago, and it was a woman just talking about like, why would you start your kids off with lies? Like, why would you like raise your kids lying to them about like Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny? And I was like, you know what, that resonates with me, like value wise. So I told them that, but I said, but a lot of kids, believe that, so don't ruin it. Don't like go to school and be like, there's no Santa, and they, as far as I know, they didn't go tell everybody, but we kind of, but like they still got presents and stuff like that, but we didn't really talk about Santa getting them stuff.
It just always, I mean, I'm biased because I grew up with Jehovah's Witness, so we didn't do Christmas, but it always just seemed weird to me. Like, why not just say you're giving the kids presents?
Yeah.
But I get it's a tradition, people like it, but like it always was weird to me. Like I never got some things I get. I don't get the Easter bunny. Some things I just don't get. I was like, I don't understand what it seems like you're going out of your way to create an issue.
Like I am Prep says, if you've been married for 40 years, maybe like I could see that, because you could get bored like after 30 or 40 years of marriage. You'd be like, what was your number, bro? Like, what was your number? Like that would be more like a fun, like, okay, let's just talk. Like you get bored of things, like you don't have stuff to talk about the longer you're married, probably. I mean, I was married for almost 10 years, and I'm like, bro, like I know all the ins and outs. Like we see each other every day, so you could be bored. So I could see maybe like just as like a little like, oh, let's talk about like our past, which might go badly too. Like
That's what I was thinking.
I could actually kind of go bad.
I'd be sitting there going, "This is gonna mess something up."
Yeah, so maybe
depending
not.
on what I
just leave
say.
it alone. Yeah.
And to your point, that's one thing I'm scared about a long-term relationship is it getting bored.
That's when you like.
Cheat. Sorry.
Bro,
that was a joke.
No,
That was a joke. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No cheating. No
That's when
cheating.
I'm serious. I would like to hear your answer.
That's when you fight for the like relationship. Like, so love is a verb, it's action. So people think it's like the feeling, but it's actually like choosing that person every day, like deciding to choose that person and continuing to choose that person every day, no matter how you feel about it, because you're committing to that person. Like that is your person, like that's your best friend, that's your partner. And the only difference between a romantic relationship and regular relationship is having sex.
Facts.
So if
I
you're
say that all the time.
Yeah, so if you're in this relationship and they can't get it anywhere else, so you got to fulfill that for somebody, like that's, and so you have to try. You got to like, even if you're not wanting to do everything they want to do or not in the mood for whatever reason, it's like you still got to push through and be like, what are your needs? I'm going to meet your needs, you're going to meet my needs. And that's basically what it comes down to, is choosing each other every day, no matter how you feel.
It sounds like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work because you're with another person, but you're also getting your needs met. But when you both decide to do that and don't give yourself a way out, then you depend on that. So it's maybe it doesn't become work. It's like you just know you're there. That person's there for you. You're there for them, and then it's just it. So the two people have to commit to that for good.
Forever. Oh.
Well, we're already halfway through our life, so
What?
We're already halfway through our lives.
Oh,
so it's
I
not
thought you said
bad now.
live. I was like, what? The life. Oh,
Yeah.
got you.
So,
Yeah.
So
That, and
not as hard.
Get up in our 60s and whatnot. A lot of that stuff probably goes out
it's
the
like
window.
whatever,
You're like, well, I don't really have as many needs anymore.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Dina, welcome. April says, I was so naive. I believed in Santa until I was 10. My little brother told me. He did you a service. He was like, listen.
That's crazy. The little bro knew. He like 5. He
He's
says,
like, listen,
I'm gonna need
you're
you
not
to-
getting it.
You're embarrassing us. Like at school, you make us look crazy. Like
Yeah. Exactly. Like, bro, these people are laughing at you behind your back.
I can't even. It's bad because like when your siblings, they
You're
like to laugh at you and mess with you.
Yeah.
For him to be like, I gotta tell her. Like this.
Yeah.
I can't let her.
Yeah. Exactly. Right next says, I told my daughter early because I didn't want her to think Jesus is a lie like Santa. Ooh, that's smart. If that's what Ivana said too.
Well, Bella said, glad you brought a guest on today. You should bring them on more often. Well, we're actually doing a joint stream, so me and Travel Snacks, Allison, both streaming at the same time, and we're starting a new channel, a joint channel.
Yep.
So we're both going to be on there, so that's exciting.
Called
so
the blend. For those that didn't know yet, we'll put the links in again. I guess I will.
Kevin, that's a good question, but I don't know if we want to get that deep right now. Do you want to answer that?
What was it?
This one.
Yeah. We should save that one.
Yeah, let's save that. Let's save that.
We'll save that for one of our shows.
Yeah.
Because I think that could be a good.
That
could be a really good topic.
We can both talk about that. So yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a little too deep.
Yeah.
Right
now. So L Apple Dumpling says, so soon as I start talking to someone, I'll say, let's meet. I drive all the way to Culver City to meet a guy at a yogurt place. When I arrive on time, he's already eating and offers me nada. Bro, that is another thing I will say. Is a pet peeve of mine. If I meet, like, there's been a couple times where I've said, they said, let's meet up for coffee or like smoothie or whatever.
Yeah.
And I get there and they've already got their item. I don't like that. You couldn't have waited the 5 minutes, even if you got there early. That feels rude to me.
It is.
Like we're meeting together. And then it's weird because I am a traditional woman. So I feel like if you're taking me for a coffee or a smoothie, you should pay for the $5 coffee.
That's probably why they did it, so they wouldn't.
But then I get there and like, oh well, what do you want? Let's go up, and then we got to walk up together, him and his coffee in his hand, and it's weird. It makes me feel like, oh, never mind, don't worry about it. Like that's upsetting. I don't like that. I don't like that.
And I think it shows like selfishness. It's like I have, like you said, I can't wait 10 minutes. Like I get my coffee right now. Like I would never do that. I feel like there's
like the one guy was like, well, I was sitting here for a while because I got here early, and then they were kind of looking at me to order, and I'm like, don't you have like, can't you like, I don't want to say the balls, but
I was gonna say backbone.
Backbone.
Yeah, just be like, I'm waiting on somebody.
Like you can't, like, what do they got to do with me? What do they got to do with your date? Like, who cares? They're probably teenagers working behind the counter in a smoothie shop. Like, it's just not that serious.
The baristas at the Starbucks.
Oh, they were staring at me. Oh,
bro, calm down.
No, that means you don't have any confidence.
I would never do that. Like,
So
I probably wouldn't even go in.
That's what I'm saying.
I might like wait. Yeah, wait out. You know what I mean? Like that's.
Yeah, it's also weird to like if you're just already going like, no, I don't know.
He's inside chilling already, halfway through his frappa mochaccino mocha latte.
That's the kind of drink I'd probably like though.
Yeah, yes, you could do a whole
Yeah.
segment on the pastry that is a drink to you.
Yeah.
Coffee. Yeah. I take it black. I did get sugar in my coffee today.
Ooh,
3 sugar.
spicing it up.
I spiced it up. I go to the Dunkin' Donuts on Sahara. They're actually really nice. They don't have a tip jar though.
You just tell people where you go get your coffee. Now there's gonna be fans over there just trying to attack you.
There's like 8 Dunkin' Donuts on Sahara probably.
Oh, that's true.
Watch there just be one.
Nah.
But they don't have a tip jar, so it bothers me because I've been wanting to give them a tip. There's no tip jar.
I'm sure you could just hand them $1.
But if there's no tip jar, I don't know if they might be, we can't accept tips.
Who's saying they're not accepting tips?
It's just, I need to know.
If you want to hand me a tip, I'll take it right now.
That's different. There's no tip jar, so I can't. It's just, I'm used to them.
Reigns of Healing says, marriage is putting the other person and their needs ahead of our own, and the other needs to do the same. Sacrifice, it's rough sometimes. Facts. That's how I'm saying. I believe that.
I do too. I just feel like that's a big commitment, you know?
Ooh, we're at 56 subs. We're headed to 100.
Halfway to 100. Halfway to 100. Yeah, Kevin. Sometimes I put a little sugar in my coffee. You know, I felt I needed Today I was like, well, I need to get a good coffee. I need to eat. Almost took a nap, but I didn't. I started talking to my dad. I was like, I got to be in a good. I went to Burlington. Well, I was gonna say I went to Burlington's because it's right there by Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, now I'm really telling where I'm at. But
I'm like, wow.
But like, because I usually pull into the parking lot and sit for a little bit, and then I was like, man, there's Burlington's. I'm like, I'm gonna go in there see if they got a shirt, and they actually got a really. You
look nice. It looks good.
Thank you. $12.99. $14.11 with tax.
I love a frugal man.
Hey, but they got some nice stuff in there. I was like, I will be. I told you I'm like switching out my wardrobe, so I threw.
Good.
I got to throw away my Back to the Future shirt in lieu of this one.
That's a bummer.
It was boring. I think, and there was a wrong date on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they had some nice stuff, and I was like, I will be back.
Nice. Ricky says, would it be rude if someone you were dating didn't give you a gift on your birthday or Christmas? I know your answer.
Yeah, my answer is no. I don't care.
You don't care.
Because I ain't getting her none.
I would care if it was my birthday. For Christmas, if I was dating somebody, I think you would be like, are we exchanging gifts? Like in past relationships, I would say like, are we exchanging gifts? Because like, it's weird if one does and the other doesn't, and then it makes the other person feel bad. So I've done that where we're like, yeah, let's just put a limit on it, or like whatever, or let's just not. But for my birthday, if other people in my life are like celebrating that with me, and my partner is just forgets or like doesn't even care, then I think that's not thoughtful. So I think that I would care for sure.
If I'm dating, like the month of, I'm like, I don't celebrate birthdays.
Yeah,
so I'm not buying you no birthday present. But like, what do you want?
Yeah.
And then I'll like I'll do something around that time. Like, I'm not giving you a birthday present, but I know, if I don't do something.
Yeah.
So what do you want? Like, presents. I'm weird with presents because I don't want presents because nobody knows what I like. You know what I mean? Like cash or a gift card, cool. But like an actual present, I don't like because I never like them.
Yeah.
Except like my parents, when they knew I wanted a toy, but like nobody knows what I like, so I don't like presents. So it's also hard for me to give them because I don't know. So I just be like, what do you want? Like,
Yeah.
money,
Give me your Amazon
trip.
wish list.
Yeah. So like legit, like if people like, no, I'm like, no, like I'm dead serious. If you don't tell me what you want, you will get something horrible.
Yeah.
So
That's a solid point.
yeah, but I never want anything like. So if you want to surprise me with, I don't know, like I don't even like that. I don't know. Like if it's like dinner, oh, I'm gonna take out to dinner, Tim. Cool.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, I'm weird with presents. It makes me uncomfortable.
Ramsey Helen, when dinner comes to the table, the person should wait to eat until the other comes back if in the bathroom. Also, no one eats until everybody has their dinner served. I'm old school. I agree with that.
Thanks.
I think that's nice.
Yeah.
Hot Tiger, you're not blocked. Did you ask a question? I just missed it. Each person needs to give 100%. It's not 50-50. I agree with that. Mariposa, I'm sorry. There's no Santa.
Cash and gift cards. Facts.
Cash and gift cards. Facts.
Facts.
Hey, I like cash.
Bubba Ward. I keep getting that thing. Ward University is just something we say. It's not a real thing. I just say Ward University in some of my videos. We like to make jokes about it. It's not a real thing though. There will be merch though.
There will be merch.
There will be. I was designing some the other day.
Ooh.
Ward. It didn't come out as university like as I wanted it to.
Oh.
So I may have to get on Fiverr and pay some kid in Kuala Lumpur to throw together a shirt or something. You know, I'm a job creator.
Wow, that's
so.
a stretch. Acts of service versus gift giving for the 5 love languages. Do you know your love language?
What was it? I think I picked one.
Acts of service, physical touch, quality time, gifts, words of affirmation.
It's probably physical.
Oh.
Probably. And not like, you know what I mean? Just a little.
Like touching, like not.
Yeah, if you walk.
Also romantic, but.
Yeah, if you just walk by and like, even if it's like, just the act of it.
Okay, so your physical touch. I'm quality time, then physical touch.
Okay. We can do 2?
Well, it's like, you put, like you do the quiz, like online, and it spits out the percentages. So you like 80% this, and so mine are very strong for those 2. Quality time's just fully number 1, and then physical touch is number 2. I like PDA, I like closeness, but appropriate, like not crazy, but yeah.
I feel like mine would be flips, but the same too.
Yeah, I have to have quality time. Like I'm a very quality, like I want to be with my partner all the not all the time, but like a good deal of time. Like I want to be best friends. I want to be close. I want to go do fun things. That's my love language. Even with friends, I just like, well, I'm sure like I love hanging out, talking, sitting around, just doing basic things,
Yeah.
Going to eat. That's my vibe. So, yeah, you should take the actual.
I got so many quizzes that people say I need to take.
Okay.
No, for people like you should take this quiz, this. I just don't. I don't know.
Okay, Hot Tiger says, I asked, will a guy hook up over and over with girls he's not attracted to or pursue her for years? Like, if you, like, I think Ricky or somebody said earlier, like, is it rude to, like, date a girl that you're not attracted to or, like, go out with a girl? But, like, would a guy do that for years, over years, if he's not attracted just to, like, hook up?
Totally.
I think so.
Guys do it all the time. Yeah.
I've known guys that I didn't hook up with just friends that they would do it. So I know that's a fact.
So you have your, go-to that you probably not feeling, but
right.
like
and
know.
She thinks that you do because you keep coming back, but that doesn't mean anything.
Or she knows, but she thinks she's gonna win you over.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But like, yeah, you have your like, little side. Be like, oh yeah, I know I can go around there with so and so. Yeah.
I think so. There's definitely guys that will hook up over.
And there's women, I feel like, who do the same thing. You know what?
Ricky said, touch Tim's shoulder.
Oh, I was like, what? Yeah,
Physical touch.
I was like, what did I say? I was like,
you're like,
physical touch. Thanks, Ricky. No, but like, I feel like there's women who do the same thing.
Well, maybe.
And
I don't.
You could not be physically attracted to someone, but like how they make you feel. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's women who's like, I don't really feel in this dude, but he puts in work. Or, you know what I mean? So I feel like there's women who do it for. What? Now I'm nervous. What did you hear?
I thought it's like someone was ripping a paper. That was weird.
The thing is moving. There's phantom paper rippage going on.
That's wild.
Have you ever seen a kid on a leash? Yeah, I've seen those.
I've seen that. It's been a long time now. They used to do that more like in the 80s.
White people.
That is white people. I
That's
won't
white.
even lie about that. Man, sometimes that feeling of just wanting to be hugged, cuddled, and loved on by a romantic partner can be excruciating if you don't have it.
Facts.
Facts. Like, you remember when, like,
Facts.
this was like a few years, 5 years or whatever years ago, and you saw on the news that there's professional cuddlers. Bro, I was like, listen, that's nice. Like, I don't know if I would do it, but like maybe, but I don't know.
I
Probably
seen
not.
a documentary where they were having cuddle parties. It was one of the loneliness epidemic things, and the lady went to one, and like everybody got in this big bed, and there's rules, and everybody just cuddled for
I mean,
30
it
minutes.
could be weird, but also I do see, because like it is very hard when you're lonely, and like if you don't ever get anybody, like just even like camaraderie, like hugging, like just anything, it sucks, you know. So I could definitely see that. It's so true. It could be very like feels so lonely in life, you know, when you don't have any physical connection with anybody. It's rough.
That's why I'm big on like hugging friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's you know,
It's nice.
it's part of friendship.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like, and if
Like
you're
part of
really
your
friends, it's not going
friend duty. You
you know, yeah. Like if I got a friend and they don't like, I know some people just don't hug.
Yeah.
But like if I got a friend and they're just like, I'm like, well, I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm a big hugger.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a man.
Yeah.
Shoulder
I'm
hug.
a hugger.
You know.
Hey,
I'm a big
Angel
hugger.
Wings, welcome. Somewhere, Miss Dina says, somewhere I heard we as humans all need 8 hugs a day, so I take a hug from anyone. I think that's too much for and I'm a hugger, but I don't know. That seems forced. That could seem forced.
I feel like if we lived in time periods where we were still in communities, that would make total sense.
Oh yeah, okay,
but
yeah.
then you would have grandma, grandpa.
Yeah, that's true.
But like
that's
now, where you only interact with like 2.7 people a day,
yeah, that's so true.
where are you gonna get a?
That's true. That'd be like so like me and Ivana, like, you want to have another hug, like that. You know, it's like, you know,
time to hug again.
it's like, we're only on number 6, so you got 2 more today.
So look, can we circle back to I'll take a hug from anyone? That could be that could end badly. Just be careful where you're at when you ask for hugs. Remember the free hugs thing a while back
when people were
they had the sign?
Yeah,
that was
I think I
teared up
they still
when I
do
first
that.
saw it. They really do.
Some people do.
Really?
Yeah.
Even
I've seen it on TikToks.
post pandemic?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen TikToks. Yeah.
Brave. Courageous.
It's brave. I mean, but it says that Angel Wing says it's so sad there needs to be a cuddle party. I mean, good for the people who need it, but it's sad that it's needed and missing for so many. I mean, yeah, it's so sad. Like, we should be in a better state, like, in the world where we don't need that, but people are selfish, you know?
I think people are also scared. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think it's one of those things where we're all sitting around saying, I need more real friendships. I need love. I need interaction.
Yeah.
But the 10% of us who do weird, scummy stuff may be ruining it for us.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I think so.
Because you hear everybody, oh man, where do you meet somebody? Everybody's saying it, but then it's like, but also scared to meet somebody.
Yeah.
Also tender socks. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, it's a weird.
That's why you need to nurture your friendships too.
Facts.
Because, it's very important to have somebody, even if it's not romanticals.
I love that word. Romantical.
Hot Tiger says, that's crazy. This guy's been calling me for 5 years trying to be with me again, and he could not even be physically attracted to me.
He might be, though.
He might or he might not. Like, it depends. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's like you're the only one in this situation, so you'd have to really, like have an awareness and be like, is he attracted or is he just trying to hit,
It could be cheeks. It could totally just be cheeks.
It could be. But you have to really, pay attention to his motives and, the way he talks and, the way if he's coming back after 5 years and this really hasn't connected, then it probably is. Just, he still could be attracted to you, but he might just want to have sex.
Or he might genuinely want to try
or that
over again. It's like you never know. Yeah. It could be anything on the gambit.
Yeah.
That's my point. You never know.
You don't know.
You don't know. Is it risk? Is it worth the risk? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know. It's weird. There was a time it was worth every risk. Now it's not really worth
Yeah.
any of the risk.
Yeah.
That's so funny to me. Like you're just like, I'm chilling. That's why I
Yeah.
said I would take financial stability and single over broken love because
No.
I don't know, like that seems easier. Because
Yeah,
broken love, you still got to work at the love.
yeah, but it's more worthwhile. Like when if you get like such a great relationship, it's worth it. The work is worth it.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
They say that about kids too.
Yeah.
Everybody.
It's worth it, but it's a challenge. It is challenging.
People always say, "Oh, it's totally worth it." Not that I have kids, but you're like, I don't have kids myself, but I know it's worth it.
It's worth it, but it is always challenging, even when they're adults, because you know there's always something, and you're always concerned. So it is a trade off because you do get the benefits of having that loving kid in your adult kid or whatever, but also there's could be a lot of stress too because you're like worried about them and their decisions. So it's double edged.
See, that's I don't know.
Angel Week says, "I love you guys on lives together."
Hey, we're starting to do more.
Hey,
That's
what our new show's about.
That's gonna be us. Yes, we're going. And if there's ever any topics, y'all
yeah.
like genuine topics y'all would like us to talk about, please let us know.
Just send it in any of our comments of any of our videos, and we'll write them down.
We already got some really cool ones
Yeah.
lined up, I think. So I'm excited for Monday.
Yeah. So Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern is our first live stream on our new channel. And if you would like to tell a friend about our channel, share it around, and we're trying to get as many people on the channel as possible. Bring people together. That's the goal. Is just
Facts.
having like a place where you could come and kick back and feel like connected with other people. So that's a vibe.
Other like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
So you good on this one?
I'm good. I know you got to go to the bathroom because if I got to go to the
I
bathroom,
don't have to go to the bathroom. Oddly enough, I don't have to go to the. You had to go to the bathroom this whole time?
Well, I could hold it, but I was like, surely he's almost done with his water, and you always on your live stream talking about I got to go to the bathroom.
That's how dehydrated I got in the car ride over. I did not even think about going to the bathroom.
Holy.
I literally was like, man, I need more water, but I don't want to finish it. You got to have your emergency water. You know what I mean? So actually, I'm going to drink right now.
Yeah.
I don't have to go, but since you do, we can. Yeah. We'll blame you.
That's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all could have been doing like anything for y'all spending time with us was amazing. Yeah, we got our own thing going, but live stream king. We can still be on here. We still be talking. Y'all have an amazing night. Love each and every one of y'all. Yep. Talk to y'all soon.
Love you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow on my channel for live stream at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Bow.